country. For so many years, we've been promoting peace, and people that brought war still continue to have the face and idea of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. We'll put check to that.
Wow. And these things happen in the wake of these turbulent times. The economic hardship is very high, and there were people that you may have placed on payroll and so forth here and there, but these are Liberians. In the wake of all of these hardships, they have been taking off jobs, and some of them could be angered by that and take matters into their own hands. And you are a man of peace, and if they did support you and they are suffering because they are associated with you, people have been taking up tenure positions. Whoever associated with you, either directly or indirectly, they have been taking up jobs. These things could anger people and they could take matters in their own hands. What say you to this? Yeah.
Maybe the international community that were reminding us to make sure that we don't break the rules and regulations. They are still there. And we have to respect the laws of the Republic. That's what we did. When I was in power, when they tell me that no, this is a tenure position, you cannot move the person until their tenure expire. So be it. That's the law. We can't break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the Republic. We're not a democratic period, so we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law, and that's what we did.
Looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well. Not just only tenure position holders. They are the ones that feeling the pinch the most. They got nothing.
Maybe when you are angry and you let the wrong people thinking that they are the savior, is wrong. You understand? We were in opposition before. If you employ poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, they have to be taking on job. This is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that. And what, $50 job, $100 job? You mean the government that come to power, that came to rescue, cannot even give a $50, $100 job or lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. It be everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. But again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we in accordance with the law. This is wrong. People supported the Unity Party. I came to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Maybe the disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And the old men know that. Bwaga know that. Bwaga know that. When we were there, the Bwaka, we used to go to him and even feed Bwaka because of his title. You know what I'm saying? Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberian is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Wow. But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Sawyer time, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor time, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. because in the government that I serve, training position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even worked with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. You understand? So I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful, but we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate or people, and we just sit. That would never happen. You know, we in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, let me give her the respect, because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagree, and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, you know, we have the right to protest, and we protest. We went to Ellen, and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked. You understand? They respecting leaders that are traveling, and you refuse for them to use the laws that they built, and Liberians sit down there and say, yeah, it's right. No, it's not right. If the Bwaka man, he was not even president, and we gave him a VIP all the time he's traveling, what you're doing is wrong, and you need to wake up. Those things are wrong. Those things are wrong. Everybody said that. You want that change? Bwaka was not a change. Bwaka was never the change. Those few people that believe that all the years, almost 171 years, they left this country, they wanted to come back because of where they were, there was no greener pasture. They think that they can get in Liberia and lie, say they came for a change. There's never came for a change. Why they changing? To break the laws is why they're changing? No. There will be a period and we will check. But again, like I said to all citizens, and that's what you saw today, in the ring, go to have your program and be peaceful. Enjoy yourselves. Be together, recalibrate. You know what I'm saying? Regain the people confidence. And Liberians are there. You got some sound Liberians that believe that we were the right group. Yes, I'm not saying that everything was roses. No, but we fought for this country in the midst of a pandemic. Liberia shine amongst a great nation. So what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? So the disrespect to our citizens is wrong. It's wrong. You know, it's wrong. Respect the law. I did not bring 10 jobs. We met it. The Unity Party left it with us, and we respected it. So what's going on? Is it that Bwaka angry because during Ellen time there were 10 jobs, and he want to break it because you are not happy? Is that what he's saying to us?
Good morning, Liberia. Good morning, the sweet lands of liberty on the continent of Africa, West Africa, to be specific, the Republic of Liberia. But on this 23rd day of April 2025, a blessed Wednesday morning from the nation's capital, Monrovia, this is how I like to say a pleasant good morning and a warm welcome to your program. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. On Talk About It, we discuss issues of national concern. We bring them on the table in a forum there in Radio Land. The time to be a part of the program by putting forth your comments, suggestions, and recommendations the way forward on how best we can move our country, Mama Liberia. We disagree though, but we found a common ground and forged ahead as a people. Please be my guest. My name is Israel. BOYE-WEAH SIEH. Let's take a gist of our theme song and they just read back. Well, thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Let me say good morning to the peace-loving people of our country, Mama Liberia, across the 15 sub-political division of the Republic of Liberia. I greet you all this morning, those of you across Maserado County within the 17 electoral district. Let me say good morning to you. Maybe you are on your way to work, you are on your way to school. Maybe you are going for a special interview this morning and you are on a keke, on a pimping, or a motorbike, on a private or commercial vehicle, and you are in tune to King's 88.5. Let me say good morning to you. And thanks so kindly for tuning into King's 88.5. Those of you that across the country following us via the social media or the radio, let me say good morning to you. And what a great time to have you part of our broadcast. Those of you across Liberia, those of you in the diaspora, let me say good morning to you. And thank you so kindly for joining us as usual and being a part of the program. Talk about it on King's 88.5. What a great time, what a great opportunity to be back again for us to talk about our country, Liberia. And I'd like to say good morning to every one of you. It's good having you part of the broadcast today. So go ahead and share with your friends, your different groups. Allow them the opportunity to be a part of the broadcast. I'm happy. I'm very grateful. Let me say good morning to the folks. Siliki Tuare, how are you? How are you doing there, my brother? From where are you following from? I've said this thing repeatedly. Probably you guys are not following. When you come online, let us know where you're following from. They will not get you because you follow, you come. They will not arrest you. Interpol. Let us know what you deserve. You know, you deserve it, full recognition. You deserve it. An exemplified one. Exemplifiable one. So don't be afraid. Siliki Tuare, how are you? Ansu Coleman, as usual, following from the Economic Freedom Fighters of Liberia. OTF Civilized Belebo, how are you? As usual, you followed from your residence at the New Georgia St. Market community. Fire Bubble Soiree, how are you? Fire Bubble Soiree, you following from Sierra Leone, Kala hometown. You are the CDC coordinator in Sierra Leone, Kalahun district. That's good. Ari Solomon, how are you? You're there in Nimba County. What is it? Okay, you're following from Kiabat Township. Kiabat Township. Asata and Miller. You're watching from the Soul Clinic community as usual. Joshua C. Wisse, where you following from? You're following closely. Clarence Oweji Due. You're following from your single resident. Okay. Venicia Gian Barra, as usual, there. You're in Newtown, Emmanuel Quay. You're following from Bone County, Dividend Town. Holder Sharif. You're following live from District 17. Chelsea King, you following from Slipway, Crown Hill community. Thanks so kindly. John Coy, you're watching from Germany. Achitape, my dear friend and brother, you're following from Dallas, Texas. Okay, Elijah Sipo, you're watching from St. Francis Avenue, New Jersey, Gardnersville. That is just adjacent my old institution, the Grace Assembly of God High School. Cecilia Zulu, as usual, you following from Melbourne, Australia. CC Benawai. Darlington B. Williams, Darlington. How are you, my dear brother? The George colleague, I think I block you. I will not entertain nonsense this morning. I think I got you off the line. Smith, Tules, Devo. Sorry if I mix your name, but you watching from the home of the Leper Zulu Whiskey, Granjira County. Definitely. Thanks so kindly, my brother. Okay. Achi Kamara. Achi Kamara. You're watching from Brewerville, Cole Palmer. You're watching from the township of Dixville. Fatou Sharif, how are you? Anderson Kamara, you watching from Matadi City Clinic. Stagashos Mane. Stagashos, you watching from your little concern Japan Freeway, Jacobtown, South Africa Rural Community. Wow. Musa Masakwe, you following from Bourgeois Island, Morovia. Otto, you following from around the Topot Village Junction. You are on your Sako. Your Sako following to where we said Junior. You following from Ponja, India. Patricia W. Doe, you following from Kesali Boulevard. Charles M. Dolobapu. You watching from where? From your Soul Clinic Belt. Dolo Pab. The other name, you get that? But you following from the Soul Clinic Belt. All right, that is where you following from the Soul Clinic Belt. You following from the Soul Clinic. What happened? From the Soul Clinic Belt. Gertrude J.D. Williams. Gertrude, good morning to you. Following from Johnsonville as usual. Lucinin T. Jar. You say you following from the car. Okay, that's good. Leeway 1T. How are you, Cassie Johnson? Cassie, you watching from the Cotton Tree, Lower Maigibi County area this morning. Rennie says Bo, you following from District 11, Barnardville Estate. Tatos Rennie Nuch Jiple. You following from your Gentleman Agreement resident in Johnsonville. Augustine X Willett. You following closely from 72nd Pinsville. Atita Kamo Shin. You watching from your Hotel Africa Road resident, Prince Sharif. You following from the USA, my dear brother. Okay. Jude One where you following from Johnsonville, Jerry Accor. Jerry, you following Jerry say, my brother Israel, anytime I see the dark glasses on your face, it's going to be fire. My man, I just wear my son today.
Helena Kekula, you're watching from Minnesota, the USA. Alex Johnson, you're watching from District 2, Bon County. Amara Tape, that's Amara Tele. You're watching from Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. Doris Tape, Doris watching from Minnesota, USA. Lucia Lackey, how are you? Lucia Darlington Dennis. James Lamine, you're there in Jamokan Bokondre, Sino County. Orito Car, how are you? Arbuski Golo Jaliu, how are you? You following from Duazon Transit Community. Emmanuel G. Do Jr., how are you this morning? David BOYE-WEAH, you following from the city of Maryland, Harper, Maryland County. Mamatot son, you watching from here, Pinsville. Okay, let me say good morning to how do you call? I am redeemed. I am redeemed. Ganway Senior. You're following from Australia. Joseph Smo. How are you this morning? You're watching for Real Life. Okay, Johnson Dolly. You're watching from your New Jersey resident, Robert Doe. Thank you so kindly, Robert. I appreciate you for always following. Archie K. Hall. You're watching from District 11. Kennedy Badu. You're following from Broadway City. Sapo King, you following from Johnsonville. Vanny A. Sharif, you watching from Masatin Island in Grand Cape Man County. Simon Gleboga, Greatness 4, you following from your German, your government farm on the Marshall Highway. Gay Omega P, how are you? You following from Soul Cleaner. Mustafa Jaliba, you watching from King George, Grand Cape Man County. Okay, Duo John Dennis, Atita Kamoshin, thank you so kindly for following the show. Lemio Chairman Boom Peking, how are you? You following from District 10, Blessed Prince E. Kamara, how are you this morning? You following from the Batnusville Estate. Tony F. King, how are you? Alex Brown, following from Nimba County, you on your way to Morovia. Thanks. I wish you speedily. God bless Johnny. Safe travel. Archibald U. Morris, you following from New Jersey, the USA. Joshua B. Kamase, Westlake. Okay, how are you this morning? Samuel Nake Zuba, you following from Australia. Jerry Accor, you following from Raw Island. Pawtucket, USA. Mayamu KD Kekula, you following from Vatan, Gibraltar community. Henry Yango, my friend and brother, how are you, man? Cranmere King, you following from Carwell. Rita Hurt, Rita, you're doing pretty well from Massachusetts, USA. Robert Asnot Pierre, the Supreme Court will ruin you today, trust me. You following from Philadelphia. Abraham Soli, you're watching from Buchanan City. Cecilia Logan, you following from Australia. J. Emmanuel Ness, you following from Johnsonville. Quinlan M. Banks, I will welcome around everybody. You following from Moton Corner Road. Mose Colley, GSA Road, Rock City Community. Who there? Pabule, what you say? Yeah, man, say that inside there. Yeah, we got to raise money for her to go to the hospital. It's necessary for her. Alex Brown. Oh. Alex, I want the Alex. JD, get through. Alex is back. I hope it's not the Alex. JD, you got to clarify on Alex Brown because I black one Alex Brown and I don't black him based on your appeal that he was not the Alex Brown I thought he was. All right, so Maya Munkedi, Kakula, Jeremiah Kule. You filing from Mississippi Street, Greenville, Sino County. I like to greet other people. Kerry, Bondo, don't get there. I call your name. Me call your need to. Broadway, Hope City, Emmanuel Queen, Davidtown. You in Bon County. All right. So all of you, Smith, Melwan, Cecilia Logan, all of you want to say good morning. Yeah, which of the David? Get you got to help me in this. David Brown, Alex Brown. Okay, Alex Brown might be responding to that guy I luckily just blocked. Yeah, I blocked someone just now. Maybe Alex is responding. Alex, sorry, yesterday I blocked you. I didn't realize that you was responding to someone. And so I apologize, Alex Brown, and welcome back to the show. Okay, welcome back to the show. Yeah, the cash giveaway code. Yeah, let me get the code. Let me get the code quickly. No, I don't remember the code. I always go back to these people to help us. So the code is *799 *100 hash. All right. So that $10,000. Just make sure you have $200 Liberian dollars on your mobile money account or $1.50. So I'm giving out $10,000 this morning. All right. I could likely give some $2,000 up to people, loyalty players. So I'm giving you 10,000 *799 *100 hash. That's the code. Start playing now. And let's go ahead. It's good to be here, Liberians. It's good to be here. I'm very happy. I'm very amplified and jollified in my spirit. All right. My Mary is here. I will talk to her shortly. I'm very amplified and jollified in my spirit. And I thank God for you. Yeah. You can come and say what you want to say on the platform. But when you insult, I will block you. I'll block you and never have access to any shows on King's FM. And trust me, we allow people from the Unity Party to participate on our broadcast. And the reason why we do it is because we want to afford you the time. But when you come, you insult these precious and special people of mine, where I have responsible mothers, sisters, brothers. No, then I get you off. Anybody use infinitive or provocative languages, just let me to know. Either go to my DM and send me the message. I'll get them off. I don't have to come on the screen here. I'll use on my phone. So thanks to the people of Nimba County for the election yesterday. And we look forward to the outcome. But like I said to you, the Unity Party, they did all they could to make sure that their candidate win the election. How? They induced the process. They induced it. They put all the monies there. They were not hiding. They were not afraid of anything. They were not afraid of you. They put all the monies there. They did all they could because they wanted to prove something to you. They wanted to prove something to you. And that is what I can say to the opposition. Nimba County is not only the county that you will focus on, but Nimba is a place that you got to put your boots on the ground so that the people know. You have to put your boots on the ground so that the people know. Every time I speak to you, I like to tell you reality. So that you put your boots on the ground so that the people know. And the laissez-faire spirit that is in you, the opposition, you got to stop it. And I still see that spirit in the CDC. I still see that spirit. And if anybody think that Asia will come on a platform where I will sugarcoat things for people, no, it's not going to work. I'll talk about the Supreme Court and ask you, what do you foresee today? But let me be very honest with you. I will not be the sugar-coated person. No, I will not sugarcoat anything. If the opposition serious in this country for the 2029 election, specifically you're the CDC, you got to change, you got to recalibrate, come with a new methodology. Now, the problem I sometimes find with you people, when the momentum is high, you know, the momentum is not just doing a jingle. When the people are they have the excitement, when they are excited, when they're anticipating your arrival, don't delay. To delay is dangerous in military. To delay is dangerous in the military. You don't delay. When people are on, when somebody offer you, they offer you. Don't kill their zeal. That's yes. Don't kill their momentum. And I thought that you will speed up. Look at your membership draft. See the momentum. Do you know the test that people have in the community, in the different districts that they want to pay their dues? Up to now, I've not heard that you are touring in the 17 districts in Masorado before I talk about the counties. How long is it going to take you to plan? How long? How long? It should not be something. Look, what is that? What is the mechanism for people in the diaspora? What is the mechanism? What is the strategy that have been strategized? Like you see for in Nimba, the United Party pour their boots on the ground. They carry all the money. They play the tribal politics. They don't want to know how you feel about it. They intimidate people. They use everything they can or they could to give them victory that they want. There are many citizens in Nimba. There are people who in Nimba truly support George Weah. There are Nibanians there in Nimba that truly support the ANC. There are Nibanians in Nimba that support the Liberty Party, that support the Musa Belete Party. You don't have to delay to reach to people. The people are already desperate and tested, and they got the momentum to pay their dues. Since you launched your due, so what happened now? And people stay asking. Why people want to pay their due? They want to be recognized. They want to be part of the process. They want to know that they are citizen. They have something to identify them. They don't want to be left out of the picture. I told you, CDC, that everybody is important. You need everybody on your squad. You need everybody on your squad. Stop the laissez-faire spirit. Stop being complacent. That the people desperate, the people already disenchanted, the people you can see in their face, they fair with the government, the people already they complaining. No, that is not what you're going to capitalize on. Why it is true that the people are disenchanted? Look, why are you disenchanted now? Joga will not run again. So you will do anything you want to do. But what are you doing as a party to get everybody on board? I said this thing to you. I said this thing to you over and over, the CDC, the opposition. There are many citizens in Nimba. The people who voted for George Weah, they gone election. You think they are not in Nimba? They are still there. Evident of the fact when George Weah went to attend the funeral of the late Senator Prince Johnson, you saw what transpired. You saw what happened. You got to put your boots down in those counties, in those towns, in those chiefdoms, in those clans, in those villages. You got to put your boots down. Put your boots down. You must have a base. Start establishing your bases. You don't need to wait until after 2026, 2027. Then no, start now. Start now. By this time, we should be hearing that the membership, the due vote committee, they are heading for District 17. They are heading for District 2F. They are heading for District 15. They are heading for... We have not heard anything. The people still waiting on you people. Why are you doing that party headquarters? Mr. Ko, Honorable Chairman Jangako, why are you doing what then? Why you guys are doing? You're complacent, oh. You're too complacent. You feel everybody not happy with the government, everybody disenchanted. You know the people on our side, the people on your side, the very people are telling you, I want payment due. Why you can't come for it? Why are you denying your own partisans their rights to obtain a due book? CDC, Honorable Chairman Jangako. No, I've not come to sugarcoat. I've come to warn you all the CDC people. You're stop killing the appetite of your people. The people want to pay, even the people in the diaspora, they stay asking Israel, how do we pay our dues? How the people won't pay? Look, the people who have not paid their dues are in the district, the more than the people that went to the party headquarters to pay their dues. You don't know that? The people that are in the communities, in those districts that have not paid their dues, the more than those who went to the party headquarters. The people that are in the counties that want to pay their dues, the more than the people that you think went to your party headquarters. Eh? So you got to put your feet down, your boots. You got to put your boots down. You need to have a mobile team. Go to the trenches. Go to the dead area. If you know the hundreds of thousands of people, pape, old man, and young boy, young girls that want to pay their dues, that want to pay their 600, their 200, that want to pay 1,000. Look at, in my opinion, asked me to get 10 persons, and I went over 10 older people so that he paid their dues for 1 year each. I'm going to list 10 persons so that their dues be paid for 1 year each. And Emmanuel Payne said, you will pay the money. He will send our money to me before I do it. I'm going to do no pee in the bed. And I know he will do it. I've done it before many times. He can still do it. But I'm telling all of you because I think it is important. It's important that you get to the people. Don't be talking, say, yeah, the people disenchanted. And yeah, when you can't see this hour, the people are the people are they're not. Stop the laissez-faire spirit, man. How long it will take you to go in one of the districts? You know how many people in District 17 have paid their dues? And they were only here that CDC due payment committee are coming in the district. The party chairman and the team are coming. And they are leading a team. And they will be meeting so and so place. You are to come and pay your due. You got the town crier going around and telling people, CDC delegation coming tomorrow, come pay your due. You know how overcrowded that place will be. Do you know the people that are going to come will troop in there in their numbers to pay their dues? Let's stop denying the people. Stop making the people get tired. The people getting tired. Stop it. Your boot. I'm talking about the counties here, too. You know how many people in Bon County won't pay their dues? In Lofa, in Maryland, in Grand Chida, in Nimba. So that it will take you a whole year before you go to these places. You got to stop this laissez-faire behavior. Just stop it. Just stop being overzealous. The people, the people already there with the government. You can see it. Everybody complaining. So you capitalize on people complaining and you are unable to get to your people who are willing to pay their dues. Even people can't, they want me to talk for them. I said, bring your due, but they say, Israel, they put not our community, they put not our district. How we pay our due? You need to go make the thing big. Look, don't drag your feet. Don't drag your foot in this process. So get in time and do what you're supposed to do. Do it on time. Yeah, that's what you need to do. I beg you, man, Jangako. Beg you, baby. I beg you, let's do what you're supposed to do. So today, the Supreme Court will be ruling what kind of writing you be doing? Who can steal legend of that? See, Augustine said they did the writing. Yeah, right. Oh, you pay money, my friend. God. Yeah, like this, I got problem with your comment though. But if you insult them, then you spoil my umbrella. Yeah. So the Supreme Court is expected to rule today. They are expected to come down with their ruling today. The Supreme Court. They are expected to come down with their ruling today. And everybody is looking to the Supreme Court. They are honest, united partisans that believe that the court should do due diligence to democracy. There are some united partisans that believe the court should say what is right. And that some of them know that it is right, that the court said the right thing. This have deepened so much division in our country from the level of the first branch of government to the executive, then to the judiciary branch. The rule of law in Liberia is something that the poor people that can afford are afraid. because nobody will go in their defense. If we want to be a vibrant nation, then we must respect the rule of law. Then we must respect the rule of law. The issue of other speakers being removed, the way they were removed, is different. If people see that Speaker Kofa is holding on, he's not holding on because he wants to. He's holding on because it is the law. It is the law. If you want to remove a legitimate speaker, you go through the process. You go through the legislative proceedings of the parliamentarian or the parliamentary procedures that will lead to his removal. So everybody, whether you are a United Partisan, you are a citizen, those who understand, you will not even understand the law, but you know the reality. You know that's the truth. The truth of the matter, you can't get two speakers in the country. You can't have two speakers. You can't have two speakers in the country. You can't have two speakers in the country. So you got the legitimate speaker, you got the other speaker who say they are majority bloc speaker. And the Supreme Court spoke before about the situation, which you are aware. So the minority bloc presented their bill of information to the Supreme Court. The bill of information seeks clarification on the court's earlier decision. And the earlier decision of the Supreme Court said that the action of the majority, the so-called majority bloc, specifically for them to hold separate section or parallel sections, at the same time electing a new speaker, removing lawmakers from committees, suspending others as unconstitutional. The court earlier decision, look, the court was blunt, Liberian, and everybody listened to them. And the court made it very clear. The court said the action of the majority bloc to have parallel or separate sections. At the same time, they elect a new speaker. At the same time, they removed people from committees that were appointed there by Speaker Kofa. At the same time, they suspend lawmakers. This thing is unconstitutional. That is not the process. So all the noise, people supporting Rachel Kuntim, people supporting Speaker Kofa, different views from Liberians, and their argument is that we should protect the law. Because the only hope of any Liberian, whether you are from political party, your only reliance, your only hope is the Constitution, is the laws of our land. If you went to court today, you will be relying on the law. The judges are going to use the law. The essence of the crafters of our Constitution, the reason why they brought in the judicial branch, because they have the executive, they have the legislative branch, but they needed a branch of government that will interpret the law or that will resolve any issue that may occur between the legislative branch and the executive branch. So that other branch of government is what they call the judiciary. Now, the only tool that the judiciary branch can use to resolve any conflict arising between the executive or the legislative is the Constitution. So the only tool, the only guard, the only book of precedent that the court can use to adjudicate as the final arbiter of justice is the Constitution. So it is the Constitution that will guard the judiciary branch to be able to resolve any matter arising from within the legislature or within the executive or between the two branches of government. So you remember that when they had the argument in March, that was last month, when they had the argument where the Supreme Court invited both sides to come and explain. The Supreme Court or the justices in chamber, they had some issue when it comes to the legality of Deputy Speaker Fala presiding over section in the joint chamber. Why? They had some issues, they had serious concern about it. And so the argument last month, Chief Justice Sieh was very blunt. She was very blunt. She was very honest and sincere to speak to the fact. And she said, even if they're majority blunt, if you have 200,000 people, even you have 1 million people, or you have 1,000 members, where your action will still be unconstitutional if proper legislative procedures are not adhered to, or you don't follow the referral channel. You can even have 200 persons on your side. Your actions is still unconstitutional. She came up with a stern rebuke. And she was sincere to say, look, this is the reality. You can't have Speaker Kofa still sitting as the legitimate speaker, and then you call yourself majority bloc, you open another section. Do you know it creates noise in the country? Do you know it have the proclivity to bring about instability? It can do to our democracy. Why you have, you say you have in section. The Chief Justice was very, very sincere about it, and the others. There were a lot of arguments. There were a lot of arguments about it. So today ruling, everybody looked forward to the Supreme Court. Today ruling will see us on the path of democracy or outside the path of democracy. So every Liberian is waiting and watching. In fact, many Liberians have concluded that the Supreme Court should rule in favor of Speaker Kofa, because everything the guys went doing over there, they were all unconstitutional. Some people say the Supreme Court does not have the power to police, the legislature. But why do you think we have the judiciary branch? The essence of the judiciary branch is to be able to resolve issues that occur between the executive and the legislature. And the only tool they can use is the Constitution. So the only thing that the judiciary branch is using the Supreme Court is the Constitution. They're not using any other book. They're not getting any other thing that they manufacture. No, they're using our Constitution to safeguard the process. It's what they are using to safeguard the process. Now, this is the question. Most of our people that are watching, they are concerned about this, and they expect the Supreme Court to be clear and sincere. They got to be sincere with the Liberian people today. So the key questions that many Liberians are asking, including United Partisans. There are some United Partisans that closely following the case, and they think that the Supreme Court is making things too tough because they are not being sincere. They're not being sincere in the process to say, let's put the name, be skeptical. And the question that many Liberians are concerned about, the speaker, they are concerned whether the deputy speaker or any member of the House of Representatives can lawfully preside over plenary section while the speaker is present and capable of performing his duties. They say the court should address this seriously. The court should be able to explain to the Liberian people whether the deputy speaker or any member of the House of Representatives or any representative can lawfully preside over plenary sections of performing the duties. They need to tell me. They need to tell you why we still have the speaker here. And the speaker is capable. The speaker is strong. The speaker is healthy. The speaker has the charisma to be able to conduct businesses or do the responsibility of a speaker. Whether it's prudent that the deputy speaker or any representative can lawfully preside over plenary sections while the speaker is present and active and capable of doing it. The court need to explain to us. The Liberian people want clarity. And that is why they look to the Supreme Court today. The public want clarity. You heard Bishop Cotton Brown recently. He said the Supreme Court got to be clear. The Supreme Court got to be... The Supreme Court got to say the truth. Because this thing is not... DeLong earlier, you heard recently what he said about it. You go on DeLong page, he was clear about it. He said, I'm looking forward to an ambiguous, clearer, and firmer ruling from the Supreme Court of Liberia that should bring some legal sense and sanity to the unfortunate and prolonged leadership controversy in the House of Representatives. Everybody looking to the Supreme Court, be clear, be sincere, be honest, be fair. Let's bring some sanity to this place here so that we are able to do the people's work. So that our country can move forward. You heard recently there was noise around how the president asked the Supreme Court to hold to the ruling. He wanted to intervene and blah, 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 do they want and do all he can. And many Liberians are saying, why the president now? Why now? What is he now? When people accuse him of supporting the majority bloc, where they took money from to be in hotel for 3 months. Where they took money from. And there were instances of happening in the country, the president, they didn't say a word. They burst into the speaker's office, vandalized his office on Armed Forces Day. On Armed Forces, there was a legislative coup d'etat. There was a legislative launch, an autopus attack on Armed Forces Day. When our military was showing their military gymnastic, the legislators gathered at the House of Representatives and launched a major legislative autopus and dethrone, with an intention to dethrone the legitimate speaker. They vandalized his office. They put his Satoga Osa. They haul all his things out. The president was at the place. Probably you have your own thinking of what you expect from the Supreme Court. Why you want them to address? Why you want them? What kind of clarity do you want from the Supreme Court? What kind of clarity, Liberians? What kind of clarity? As the rule today, what kind of clarity? You as an individual, I'm asking you, what kind of clarity do you want from them? Because I show you won't get some understanding. You are in doubt. You are in doubt. And so you want this clarity from the Supreme Court so that this thing is put to rest once and for all. What kind of clarity do you need from the Supreme Court? What specifically do you want them to speak to? What is your expectation today? Based on previous analysis, previous statements coming from both sides and that of the justices in chambers. What do you look forward hearing from the Supreme Court? Can you predict what is coming out of the ruling today based on happenings over the period of time? I want to give you the time. I want to afford you the opportunity to hear you. What do you expect? What specifically you want them to address? What is your concern? What do you look for seeing? How do you think the ruling going to be like today? I want to open the lines and give you sufficient of time before I talk to my Mary. I want to give you the time before I talk to her. So let me open the telephone lines and then hear you.
I want everybody to talk. So I gave you 1 minute to be able to tell us. Either you got a concern, something doubting you that you want the Supreme Court to explain it, or you say, boss here, this is what the Supreme Court will say based on this. I open the telephone lines and give you the opportunity so that I hear you this. What do we mean now? So star 7 077-223-9933. Now the first number for the men, because I know you saved the number in your phone. 077-223-9933. The second number for the men, 0886-304497. If the women also get Lone Star, you call that Lone Star number 2. The women line, 0777-980-375. All right? Those are the numbers. The WhatsApp line is also +231-886-304497. Better say you can drop your comment. I'm going to read your comment and let's hear you speak. Let's start with the women. Quickly to the point. Good morning. Oh, okay, let's go to the main line. Good morning.
Good morning, BOYE-WEAH SIEH.
How are you? Okay.
Jesus created value for cutting tree. You know, the ruling today, it will be in favor of Kofa. Because the justice themselves know the tension in the thing, it is a reputation. Nobody will sit there and see one justice and accept it. So I trust God that everything will be well. And it will be well. And it will be well in Jesus' name.
David?
Yeah.
David, you will have to come at the radio station. The sisters send your money for your zinc.
Thank you very much. I appreciate God for us so much.
So you will have
May
to
God
come.
bless her.
Yeah, where are you bless her? Let me bless you for it. So you will have to come here. I'm not dealing with spirit. I'm not sending the mobile money. You come into the station here.
Yeah.
You know King FM?
Yes. I'll come here. I'll call you.
Okay. So make sure you are here. You must be here today.
Okay.
I'm a busy man. I got a meeting with the president. So don't.
Okay.
Thank you, my brother. Please make sure you be here earlier. Do it now. Start coming on your way, yeah?
Okay, sir.
Okay, please do that. Good morning. Oh, I'll take one more from the mail. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm okay. The Honorable Chairman.
Yeah. Good morning, Sosio.
My man, I'm always in Nuku Town there. I can just pass by your area. I can call you. I can just pass there.
Yeah, one day, I will get in touch with you. Then you will see the headquarters of the Veteran Assembly.
Okay, let's hear you.
All specific to the point. My name is James K. Bade, and of the lawmaker who believes in transparency and from the Supreme Court, it is clear. You know, I hear people saying the Supreme Court will rule in favor of Funati Kofa. Not in favor of Funati Kofa. Funati Kofa is just an individual who believes in the Constitution, the rule of law, and the Republic of Liberia. So today, I expect the Supreme Court to rule in favor of the Constitution because the Constitution is bleeding. The rule of law of Liberia is bleeding. It has been denied. So the Constitution is crying interest. So today, we want for the Supreme Court to be on the side of the Constitution that we crafted. That whatever body men and women gather themselves of the Republic of Liberia today, what the country is supposed to live by. It is bleeding. So we the citizens will be safe, will be brave. That if anything happens, you will say, I'm a poor man, I don't have anybody to come to my aid, but the law is there.
Okay, thank you.
That's why we the commoner. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you. Let's come to the women line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That women line, oh, my man, I line, that the women line. Good morning. They line exclusive for the women. Yeah. Good morning. Okay, the person are ready. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, I'm Rebecca Kere calling from Makiri.
Okay, RB.
Yes. I know that today our God is working. Kofa will win a case. I trust in God that Kofa will win a case. Because we already know they are playing. It will not work. They go in the tank there, they park in the sky. It will not work. We Liberia, we see what going on in Liberia.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning. I want to take the women. Good morning.
Morning, BOYE-WEAH SIEH.
Yeah, go ahead.
According to the attention of Westman BOYE-WEAH SIEH, today, the ruling when we go to the Liberia people, the rule of law that we stay on from 8 months until today. We want it from today, and when we go in there, as we are talking, I'm going to take an assemble in my where I'm going there today. I want the rule and law. I will hold my placard and say, let the law must be the law. Let it must be in our favor today. We don't want no regime people favor. We want it today. We tired with the thing here. We tired. And massacre now we want to get on the street. We don't want to let you to nobody now want to be on the street with the women and we want to get on the street. We have our placard for international community to see us. Now we
Oh, she slip up. They go to the mail line. Yeah. 077-223-9933. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or you know, the explain the duty of the stories, then it ban us God and that's on one side of the story. So you know, we learn for people. So we take consideration on anything people have been made by anybody.
Come again. Yeah, your line breaking. So just shake up a little bit so I understand what you're saying. Yeah, your line breaking. I'm hearing you, but you're cracking, so I will not hear exactly what you're saying.
Oh, yeah,
So
right.
okay, go ahead. Let's see. I think it's sounding much better. Go ahead. Oh, you slip up the line. I hope you call back. That brother, I hope you call back. I hope you call back. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning,
Yeah.
I'm Jim Gary calling from 24th Street.
Okay.
The ruling today, my brother, by right is supposed to be in favor of the rule of law.
Okay.
But this United Party government, they can do anything for anything. And I'm very sure they have done their own network, teacher money to the whole justices in Timor. And the whole thing will change today. Just watch my word. It will turn around. Where it's supposed to go, it will go in favor of United Party. Look right in my country yesterday. United Party can get anything they want. They can do anything they want to get what they want. So that's it. Thank you very much for your opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chief.
Yeah, thank you. Emmanuel Instrument, you know, even just get to most other countries.
Okay.
Let me say thank you for the show. You know, today the Supreme Court will tell Reverend people whether they support peace or they don't support peace in this country. And secondly, let me say this to the stakeholder here in the CDC. This thing that happened in my country that people who are looking at that what we see in 2029. And if Jandako and the rest of the other guys will sit down and allow the United Party to continue vying on us and they say for the sake of peace or because President we are going to talk, then I think CDC then it will be difficult for us 2029. And we will hold them responsible, especially the chairman for the party with Jandako. He need to stay on his feet. And up to now, even the district office in District 2, but now we're able to get people there, educating people about this thing, but nobody there. Yeah.
We hope they come there. They say they come here. We hope they come there as soon as possible.
And they have to do it soon.
Yeah, definitely. Because the people are very eager. The people anxious to get their stuff. So do it. Yeah. Time is of essence.
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so kindly.
Thank you for the show.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, morning, boy.
Yeah. Go ahead now. Eh?
The ruling in the favor rule of law. The rule of law take a course today.
Okay, you sure the rule of law will take its course?
Yeah.
So when you turn the other way, you will still agree.
Oh.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, BOYE-WEAH SIEH.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Carmen Givler calling from 2 Street Sinker.
Okay, Carmen.
I want to tell the Supreme Court bench, the law is the law. You people shouldn't be anything. People got integrity. Please, don't let somebody to make you switch from the truth. We are begging you. Say the truth and nothing but the truth. You say the law should be balanced. Let it be. Because you know the truth, you already know. You can say something here, but we know if it had been in favor of these people, they think should have been announced. And when you see a prolonging like this, something wrong somewhere. So please, even the nature already know. If you poke and get be beating around it here, something fishy about it here. The guys, people are over there, still standing for the truth. And now, so let the truth be told today. Please, the guy, men and women over there, God of good character. Please, you shouldn't let somebody to tell you, say, oh, yeah, there's no money will come, it will go. For your character, don't let it fall.
That's it.
That's why I'm back to the Supreme Court bench.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Let me go to the mail line. Okay, the mail line. Yeah. Good morning.
My BOYE-WEAH SIEH.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we were having law in this country, the election that have been held, the by-election that have been held in Minimba was not going to be held like that. So the life of the people of Liberia lies in the hands of the Supreme Court. If the Supreme Court fail us, if there is chaos, the Supreme Court will be responsible. So what we are expecting of them is they will rule in favor of Liberia, not for Nati.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. In favor of Liberia. That's a good one. Good morning.
Good morning, BOYE-WEAH SIEH.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a little down with me.
Okay.
Yeah, my concern has to do with the due payment exercise.
Okay.
It is true that just to add on what you just said this morning, the chairman has to see into it that the district in Maserado is to all part of the area because there are some other folks that they will not be able to go at the party headquarters. And some party are black native. See? So the better going to say, but why the party can send people around so we can pay our due payment? Because I have to let to go to the party headquarters, and I everybody able to go to the party headquarters. So the staff needs to see into it that they should let the dedication to go in the rural area, even up to the rural area.
Okay.
Just for the message to reach to everybody across.
Yeah.
So I'm concerned this morning.
Thank you so kindly, my brother. Thank you. Good morning.
Hello, Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am morning.
Okay, Baba.
Yeah, my name is Ibrahim Jackson. Speaking of where I'm calling was Kennedy. It's a BOYE-WEAH SIEH. For me, I'm not going to say I said if Funani Kufa will win a key. Yes. Now be behind. That we kill before and the thing that happened in Nima. Where people can overlook it, I will clean war. To the now. So we tell you how party chairman how people and the poor because when you look at the people they to the now you'll be bad for us. So myself yeah for all position and how people in the poor because the thing when we try to look at it to the now you'll be people.
Okay.
Yes, and the alcohol you take on Friday, the thing about you know, everything that will not be my so sick.
But I'm going to do it when I begin. Now, you're strong citizen begin, huh? Don't worry. Oh, you say you need that $20 there? Oh, you slept, you left the line here. You say you needed $20. It's on now. Well, you sleep up the line. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. SIEH.
Morning.
This is Special Takuka calling from Singles Village.
Yeah.
Israel, for me, I expect the Supreme Court to do the Liberian people justice today. Let them rule with integrity. Let them rule according to the rule of law. This thing is all about we the Liberians.
Because Kofa was not holding on because of special party. He was holding on because of the rule of law. So let the Supreme Court do themselves justice and do the Liberian justice to rule in favor of Speaker Kofa. And by the grace of God, when Speaker Kofa wins, he surely resign. Because if Koka, who is a rebel leader, Nibayan sat there, they watched Koka contributed to the death of their godfather, who they claim to be their godfather, and still voted for him, because Kofa too will not resign if the Lord rule in favor of him. And God will continue to guide him. Thank you this morning for having me on your show. Have a blessed.
Thank you, Pressure. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, BOYE-WEAH SIEH.
Morning. Who there?
I'm Esther.
Okay.
I used to call from Westwaba Eton.
All right.
But what I want to let the Liberians know and the court for know that the rule of law, that was some people are standing with. And not so much about some people. But with the Liberians, we are crying. So they should do the right thing. They shouldn't look up Mr. Baka today because he's in the chair, but he's breaking the rule of law. And the country never used to be there days before. So the way United Party doing the country, we are crying. And the whole world looking at them. They're looking at them. So they now do the right thing. That Joseph Baka will move over us because he's suffering us. So I think he will do 2029. So that what I'm letting him to know, even the whole comment, they should take record. We will rise one day, we are rise. Let them go over us.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Amen. Thank you, Mama. Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Let's go to the main line. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Pastor.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Baba Wood. I join you from the constant blood this morning, IGD. Pastor, let me say to you this morning. You see, Pastor, the issue about the Supreme Court ruling today, I think for me, I strongly believe that the Supreme Court will rule in favor of Speaker Kofa. Because here, if the Supreme Court rule in favor of the majority black, then the Supreme Court is shooting themselves at the left. Because if you see the state of the nation address, the Supreme Court never attended the state of the nation address. So I think if they rule in favor of the majority black, then I think the majority black need to hold the Supreme Court in contempt for failing to attend the state of the nation address. So I think I strongly believe that for me they will rule if it was to go Kofa because they know that's the record or ruling and that's the rule of law people and we believe in them that is stand by the law and nothing else. Okay. But the law is what we live by in this country.
Thank you.
Thank you for the time it was here.
Thank you, Mama. Good morning. Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Let me say good morning to you, brother. BOYE-WEAH SIEH. My name is Arvin Daniel and I call from the UN ground.
Okay.
Brother BOYE-WEAH SIEH, let me appreciate this morning for your two talking points. And also let me appreciate the Almighty God for pumping depth into all of our voice to be heard. You know, brother BOYE-WEAH SIEH was the CDC first. You know, like you just said that just now, these guys there, I don't know as to what I think they are ready to do to President or they are doing it to themselves. President, the citizen left the space, President we are living in land law seriously. But they who trying to manipulate the podium, when you bring the momentum, then you try to kill the momentum because these people that rather who leadership, they are telling our people paying investment. Why you paying your due? They're killing our opponents and they are still that lie. These kind of propaganda will continue in the very community. Which people are living with it. And they can't work out this for the very district headquarters to build a momentum for them until 2021. But we play with law there on the 2019, they're running into our community. So they kind of wake up now on a serious note. You see what happens for me? I will not be cheated because I know the party are always winning that particular play when it comes to the election. So for me, I'm not cheated, but many of our country will be cheated because of that or play on the mind. Why the people can't wake up? What's going on? But look, when it comes to the Supreme Court, for me, I actually believe that the woman question who want to keep her in fact especially. I don't think she brought for so many solar here. So I don't think they'll be brave enough to back by the Constitution and go politically to say, well, because of political reasons. That means they'll be sitting aside in the left, and then the world will look at them to be people they are not serious. So I favor of the law. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you so kindly. You can call on the Lone Star line too, 0886304497. Those of you that have Lone Star line, you can use the Lone Star number. It also been used as WhatsApp number, 0886304497. Okay, back to the women line. Good morning.
Good morning, my son. You
Morning.
all right? Go after now. Where's the coming home?
I'm okay. Who's there?
Hello, Council.
Eda Kanzo.
Yeah, Baba.
I heard you on the show yesterday. You supposed you said you want to go up county.
No, Baba. We are looking at myself. I think go home because I'm getting the car. Take that now.
So why you want to happen? Why you want to go to the hospital, or why you want?
Yeah, it was it all. We sit in my sorry thing and I come on to you. Boy, dear, my children, yes, any money.
So you want to go to the hospital?
Yeah.
Where you live?
So, I live in to Fabio, Loma Yao.
Or Chicken Soup Factory? Or you got your in there?
Yeah, my children, yes.
But let me finish with the show. I'll call you immediately and let's sort this thing out and see what can happen quickly. Yeah. Let me just finish with the show. I'll call you. I'll call you yesterday. I have something up, but I'll call you right after the show. It's important. You're not well. You are very strong flow fracture. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Baba.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, that's me calling from Province.
Okay.
I just feeling to something you are taking on. That was team of war. You team of we that friends. So people also she because now you never party stadium. We taking a let it get a law. Let it make a lot of people. We taking a war in our for the suffering or the suffering or all the suffering or the only for the let's suffering or well
Okay. Okay. Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Let's take another person on the women line. Good morning. I'm coming to the Lone Star. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother Asia.
No, now your line at the women line, Baba. Women line. Good morning. Morning, Chief.
The majority blood score. A woman suing a man. In the same court, a gallon right over facing like a woman suing for that force. And I go facing like a get one in the see. I just saw it.
Yeah, but that case different than the man woman case. It's different from the Supreme Court case.
Okay, yeah, but that two on and that there will be PT there. I'll rather would be there. Thank you, man.
Okay. Thank you so kindly. Let me go to the mail line. Good morning.
Good morning, BOYE.
Yeah.
The name is Alfonso Joe, and I'm calling from district number 11, resident member of the CDC Regular Intellectual Medicine. What we foresee today we will understand the independence of the judiciary branch of government. The ruling today, we expect it to back the rule of law, and we expect for those guys who have been violating today to come in their share and stop sharing sound from the stepping of those purported or individuals who are abused or the sanctity of governing system in Liberia, or those who come with all the regard of the rule of law today will go to bed and go in silent. And we are here, we are on the side of the law, and we expect the Supreme Court to do the right thing with all fear or favor to come down with a ruling today that will restore our justice system in Liberia. So we stand by the rule of law, we stand by the Constitution, and we expect today for justice. Justice who doesn't have power do not choose no one. Justice should play an independent role. Thank you for affording me the time as well, but we this morning to express my view on your platform.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Good morning. I'm Lucas calling from the Commission from the
Okay, Lucas.
yeah, pertaining to the last
part of the citizen. You see, that's why we always made Molu. Well, Molu, he was someone of bringing scope to the party, bringing arguing in the center for the party to move forward. I don't know what the citizen is all about, what we're doing to push the party. Everybody there sitting and sitting looking and looking up to God, yeah, to use it influence the game. But I can tell you, if they keep on like this, it will be very difficult for 2029. And the ruling is going to be. Today, the ruling will be for Nancy Kota. Because if you see Georgia telling you, she wanted the ruling for the ruling party, that's going to be everything clear during that ruling.
Mhm.
So it is already clear that Fernandez is being a guy. So they got nothing to do with that.
The women line. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah.
Joining you from Johnsonville.
Okay, get you.
So we're looking at the Supreme Court, looking at our country and the judiciary system. The Supreme Court of Liberia is the highest judiciary body in Liberia. The court consists of the Chief Justice of Liberia, who is also top judiciary official, and 4 associate justices who are nominated by the president and confirmed by the Senate. Looking at these things, we know that the president appointed these people. In so doing, he appointed them so that it's not only Joseph Boyka, it can be any other president. You put them there to do the just cause for the Liberian people. It's not for an individual quest. So we hope and pray that it don't happen the way we're thinking, that they will have any other thing because they have been favored by the president and they want to see. They saw the past administration, they never did anything wrong of such. They were always straight with the rules and live by the constitution of the country. So we don't want to look at our country wherein the judiciary system will be tampered with, and then at the end result it affects us. Because when the court was established in 1939, they had all the justices and associate justices, and there's nothing of such in history that we ever learned and heard about concerning president being tampering with, justice minister or whoever. So I am looking at another way around, because Sanayo is like 6 weeks away from now to leave position. So they will want to do anything possible to be dragging until a favor them to appoint somebody in the future to be able to rule out of any other thing that would be negative, and which would be very, very tedious and tense for the country.
Okay.
Thank you for helping me this time, Israel.
Thank you. Thank you, Gertrude. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So I go to the other line. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel. You can hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that is Papa calling. I don't want to come on it because the kid just said, no, me Google get away, I know you. Or you give me 1 minute. So let me say something to you before I go on a main channel. You know, Israel, if you can collect, you know me, see, Papa, before you begin to know all the people that can call you in person. So, anyway, I will leave that one on the side. And I will not call you again for favor. And then, if the chief judge say he judge the case on behalf of Francisco today, that means the leader has taken bribe. Thank you.
What you say?
I said, if the lady don't judge the case on behalf of Francisco today, that means she has taken a bribe from Joseph Boyka. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Good morning.
Is that it?
Yeah, I'm okay.
This is J. Henry 9. I call you from Senior.
Okay, my brother.
You see, Israel, while you are discussing about the CDC, you already got to me this morning. And it is true. What you are saying is true. Other people like to sugarcoat. I foresee most of the guys who are around the CDC now, they'll be betraying. I'm telling you, they'll be betraying the president, the former president. Because some of us been behind this now since 2005. Why it cost you to actually play? Okay, they agree for the argument's sake. You started playing for this particular due payment for the past 6 months. Let's just agree for the argument's sake. So you couldn't actually, you couldn't think that you're going to be going from country to country, from district to district, only in Monterey you are talking about. So most of the guys, they are too delinquent. I don't know what, because they are not, even when they were in power, they said they did.
But
Right?
probably they are planning it and want to do it in a way that it goes around smoothly. You don't think so?
No, man.
Or you think the people already had the answer of they want to pay their due, so they should do it in time. You know, really ring coming now.
Precisely.
The ring
Then why are you waiting for? You know, we got no 2 seasons in this country, rainy season and dry season. Now we are already in the rainy season. Then you are still planning. So Israel, for example, before you could come on air today, you had a particular thought in your mind yesterday to present today. And then you have your listeners always on the air, waiting for you, on the radio, waiting for you. So you have to satisfy them. They people already angry and they are happy also on the other side to pay that due. Why you are still wasting time? I mean, why you are wasting time? At the end of the day, you find out if you anytime they get ready, they will come to us. Then let us that maybe 100,000 will come to you within 2 months. Now, once you delay, maybe a 50,000 will come to you to come and register.
Yeah, that could be.
So you get play delay target for single guys, most of them to pursue the marriage, to be frank. It sounds so maybe so harsh, but it will happen. You can see the guy, I mean, other guys from Lofa. I don't want to call him that just betrayed us recently. A majority of guys from us, I don't know that the next they have in them. So we have to be very mindful. They get ready to do the work. Then they may be able to change those guys to see how best we can see. I think they will be happy. Other people will be happy to do the work for us. Okay. Thank you very much.
That's good. Thank you so kindly for that recommendation. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, BOYE-WEAH. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Yeah, my name is Mohammed A. Fofana, calling from New York, Johnson, Kawe. I mean, what if I tell you, you can't respond to my call now.
I would have.
I'm Mohammed Fofana from New York, Kawe, New York.
Yeah, Chief, my man, when I respond, probably I'm not around the phone. You my man, that when I respond.
All right, well, so I don't want to call to tell you.
Yeah. Sorry for that. Maybe I was tired of. That's why.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, he's the head of the motorcyclists there on the Carwell New Dodge Junction. 077-223-9933-0886 304497 07779800375. Let's hear you. What do you today? The Supreme Court is going to rule. I gave you the opportunity to hear you. What do you think they're going to say, or what do you expect them to say? Your expectation. Do you think they're going to rule in favor of the rule of law, or they're going to rule in favor of what the thing should be the way it should? Leave the doubts in the minds of the Liberian people. What do you think? Call us now. Good morning.
Good morning, BOYE-WEAH SIEH. How you doing, my brother?
I'm okay.
Thank you so much. Days of Benedict Coleman calling from Johnsonville. Let me appreciate you this morning for the talking point. I believe that we are with the Supreme Court ruling today in the pure information, and I do believe that they will do justice to not only Kofa but also to the Republic. And I believe that history will judge them. Whatever decision we take today, that decision we're going to live with it for the rest of our life. So we pray that, and we know that whatever they're about to do, they're going to do it in the best interest of the state and not individual.
But what is it if the Supreme Court just leave it like that? No clarity, because Delon is asking, give us clarity. Bishop Kodu Brown said, be clear, be sincere, stop beating around. What is it if they choose to beat around?
That's why, that at first they tried beating around and there was no clarity. That's why Ufa have to fight in that pure information. So today we believe that they have to be, very clear. So the Liberian people know that we cannot run a state, but we are here with two speakers. It's not, comfort. This is the first of this country. This is unprecedented to see the people of honor, to see two speakers at the same time. That never happened. So I believe the Chief Justice, she will soon be retiring. I believe she'll make the good decision in the interest of the state and that individual. That in the interest. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
I'm okay, Chief.
Okay. And I just want to stress on 2 points this morning. I'm Abraham Boga, calling from single community. I want to start on the issue of the due payment because for us, somehow we are paying our due, and we are currently asking our leader, the party chairman, secretary general, to come in the various community. People are waiting to pay the due, especially my community. People are very waiting to pay the due. Let them strategize the issue that anyway will be mobile. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Even when we be mobile number, they will announce, they will control it, that then people will be able to pay the money. People want to pay beyond that. People are very massively happy to pay this money, to pay the due. The due payment, we are 100% happy to pay our due. Then the exercise patient and come to the various community and put a strategy into place that people will be able to, for them to reach to them and pay the due. The second thing is the associate justices that on the Supreme Court bench are currently appealing to them because our monitor school last year to the end and the closing of water school. What I heard from him, he began to name 3 associate justices. He gave them name Justice Yusuf Kaba and other 2 that the peace of the country is relaxed in their hands. It gave me a clear issue, a clear idea that something is not going right today. And I pray that what I'm saying should not be the one to happen. Because we want peace. We, the common people, we are suffering. The people came to the country, they said they came to rescue us. Instead of rescue us, they want to bring SU, they want to kill off financially, spiritually, and everything. We are appealing to those people that are responsible for the legal proceeding in the country, that they should not go our country on a hostage. The legislative issue, a hard constitutional matter. They should go through the constitutional matter and tell John Brown you right or you wrong. What are the majority right? What are the minority wrong? Or the rest? There should not be anything the same way they did it, where one so government left from somewhere else and interpret it the wrong way. We are appealing. I'm kind of asking the associate justice to go along with the law of the country and do the rest of things. Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly, my brother. Thank you. Appreciate that. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah.
Good morning, BOYE-WEAH SIEH.
Yeah, Chief, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, this is Ellis calling from the Chicken Factory Bell. Are you getting me?
Yeah, you live. Go ahead.
Okay. One thing I want to say to our leader, the first thing about the due payment. We overlooking so many things in this country. This is not time for us to sit and fold our hands. We love our party so much. Our leader then, they should be able to get around in the various district or the county, and they will be able to pay the due. We overlooking so many things. And as long as we start fitting meal, those guys will decide to ride on us. We shouldn't sit until 2029 should come closer before we start wearing our boots to get in the mud or to get in the forest. We say we're going to run campaign. This is the time for us to put our feet down and make sure and get around and talk to people. This is the time. You people saw what happened in Nima. The people told the whole of central bank and carried there. And our leader then watching it on stream, they seeing it on the internet. Everything will not be only President we are. As far as I'm concerned, I get only one president, which is President we are. So you want to tell me when he put a foot in something, the leader then can move? So only President we have to put a foot in something before you see people jump behind him, wake out the glory. You shouldn't ride on his glory. We should be the one to stay on our feet. He would know that the Liberian people is ready for something.
Okay.
The second issue is of the ruling today. Is that because of Konati Kofa or because of we the Liberians? The people that are up there today, they're not ruling because of Konati Kofa. You're ruling because of this country. We want to live peaceful life here. We don't want for anything to happen here. Our grandmother, our grandfather, our sister, our children, they should be running around. We're begging you today. You're please ruling in favor of the Liberian people. Thank you, brother.
Thank you so kindly for there. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. The mail line 077-223-9933, 0886-304497. The women line 0777-980-375. Let's hear you. I will read your comment. I'll come there. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel. How are you this morning, my brother?
I'm okay.
Yeah, this is Sion, calling from Mount Rosary.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, Israel, you struck a very important point this morning, and you really touched my heart. Israel, let me tell you what happened. You know, Israel, you can't say you won't build a house. You go do groundbreaking. After you finish doing the groundbreaking, then you say, well, I'm going to plan now to start looking for money to start the foundation. After you finish doing groundbreaking, oh, I thought that after CDC had losses that already, who have been all around it. Israel, I pay almost close to $1,000 as my due for 1 year. Up to now, I've not received my due bill and my certificate.
Wow.
And when the promised me to give me my certificate, they said give me certificate from the Senate bearer and my due bill. I pay almost close to $1,000. I got a receipt. I'll send it to you. Up to now, I've not received my certificate and my due bill. I'm sad, you know. That guy, I don't know why the guy want to do the CDC. You see, I want to hold responsible for what is happening. After you lose the dollar rally, by this time, the guys want to be in the fee. They're supposed to be in the fee by this time. But since they lost the dollar rally, everything just go down quiet. My men don't got guys from sinister motives on their sleeves. I'll be very frank. The last time, I told my coordinator, PDF, I said there's some motive on the guys and sleeves. You lose your dollar rally, and you just go in. You come in the cado. You just go in communicado. I don't launch the dollar rally. We can hear nothing. The community are silent. We can hear nothing. But before that, they were all on radio, all on Kids FM, encouraging us. Maybe, Israel, I pay my money. Almost close to $1,000. Up to now, the police gave me certificate and post. I've not received the certificate and post. We feeling very disappointed.
Maybe say on they are getting their house in order, and they could. Then they should have
launched it. They should have launched it. You know the middle of launching to launch something. I can't even break my name. They tell me say you're going for money to start building a house. How? Then they should have launched it. They should have. It's already very fair. They should have launched it on April 12th. They should have launched it that day. They should have when they put all that houses in order. Once they launch it now, and then we start. But since we launched it today, today is the 23rd.
So you think say on the number of people that went there on the 12th of April, those in the different districts just within Maserado and across the country, you could double that number.
Yeah, and people are calling some of us, encouraging some of us. We even willing to pay some other people money, or for them to be able to register. So man, they came to some of us. They want to pay that money. I said, man, will help you. The money poker will help you. Since then, what's about me? I will pay my money. Almost close to $1,000. They promised to give me certificate and due book. Up to now, I can't hear anything from them.
But what have they said to you? Have you gone back? What have they said to you?
No, I've given a receipt to Abdul Kane. I've given a receipt to Abdul Kane because I'm annoyed. I've given a receipt to Abdul Kane and be there, and be there far. I've given a receipt to the two of them. So I can go and get my certificate. We really want to support the party. We're not in government, and we don't have intention of working in government. We want to support the grassroots party. But they got to make it 2 weeks, man. How will you know something? They go in communicado. Just April 12th. Today what? Today is the 24th. They hear nothing. What is that? What is that? Somehow becoming very disappointing CDC. Somehow becoming very disappointing CDC. Honestly, that's what. I'm very honest with you. I'm speaking from my heart this morning.
Yeah, I know.
I said it this morning. I said,
this is your first time sounding this way, Sion. This is your first time. You haven't said that. Thank you. I sure and hope they will do the needful. Thank you so kindly, my brother. Thank you.
Okay,
we'll talk after the show concerning what you told me about. We'll talk about it right after the show. Thank you so kindly. Okay. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Baba?
I'm right here. I'm okay.
All these things are going on. Me, I know. Siane, you will respect her name or integrity. she will rule the way that people want her to rule. She will rule in favor of the law. I know the kind of woman I'm talking about. I know. Whatsoever they may do, they will do it. What I have disciple will do it, but see, I know you will stay by her integrity. She and Wednesday then they will stay by their integrity and give that the people the peace of mind in me. And boss here, after the show, I really want to talk to you.
Yeah, that'll be after the show now.
Yeah, but I don't know your number. I'm going to get back to you.
I can call my number. Everybody know you now. So.
Everybody know you now. Know it. You are talking about it. Oh,
let me take. Just be there. Let me take this your number.
Okay.
76. Okay. You say your name?
Morning, Florence.
Okay, Florence. I'll call you after the show. Thanks so kindly. All right. Good morning.
Good morning, BOYE-WEAH SIEH.
Good morning, Chief.
The CDC issues at the morning is very important, and somehow we have to vision. But you know, the main thing is the CDC party now just coming party. And not just it's a complete worldwide party there. So when the people want to pay $1,000 US, you have to get the people just pay all those things that were for any mistake. You need not to come to public to me and then say, if you pay the other now, I got about that. You have to take that.
But Chief, let's respect the men. The men pay money. The men simply saying they are delaying. People want people.
You pay you pay at once, then they say the same printing the certificate. You pay, you have to get a starting chance, and a starting month.
So if you were in the men's shoe, you will not sound like this. If you were in the men's shoe, what you telling him, he had the right to talk. If you are in the men's shoe, you pay almost $1,000 for your due. And they told you they will give you the certificate, and they didn't get you, your due. You will not tolerate. I thought you were to appeal to the CDC leadership, and you won't talk to the men. Oh my God. I think you've been talking to the CDC leadership. If you were in, always place yourself in that place. Yeah. If you were in a shoe, if you're inside, I say your first time calling on the radio to talk this way. You have not spoken this way before. That's someone I'm telling you about. So let respect people, their views. Let respect that. Put yourself in your shoes. Then you know what it means. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, BOYE-WEAH SIEH.
Morning, Chief.
Okay, that is Peter and WEAH. I speak to you from the Johnsonville.
Okay, that's good. Where?
Yes. Let me come to the CDC issue. The leadership, are begging the leadership, let them try to decentralize. You get the executive committee there, they have to do the work. They don't have to wait for His Excellency Dr. George Monteweah. He set the pace already. They have to pick it up from there. They don't have anywhere they can use my compound. My compound is available in Johnsonville, District number 2.
Okay.
Now, let's come to the speaker thing. The thing is clear about what I say and Liberian people. Funati Kofa, the legitimate speaker, he continued to say, if you have your 49, come to section, put it on the floor, I'll recuse myself. Simple. I know what the so-called majority begged it here. But the Supreme Court believes in the principle of justice. That's what I believe too. And the rule of law, they will follow the rule of law. So bravo to the Supreme Court. The majority, so-called majority, will become the vanquish today, and the minority, Honor Funati Kofa, the speaker, will become the victor. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Let me go to the women line. Good morning.
Good morning, BOYE-WEAH.
Morning.
How are you doing, Bob?
I'm okay.
And the general man is coming from the outside.
Oh,
the people are going, how you come here, family?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, BOYE-WEAH SIEH, for the show.
Yeah.
I want to call on my brother. I know he's disappointed. You understand? A lot of people talking about him. Now, how you ready to talk about his money because you pay him money. When they took on, now what they doing? Now forget that this channel. You understand?
Mhm.
When they say when you go, you pay. My so you pay for 1 year already. The two when you come, they pay for 1 year. We don't get it, but we also it. People happy us. We don't get it. They were dead. You show you the money. What they were dead. They will not be time for us. But we pay money for them. So they tomorrow they come out again. They can't kick you with level repo. You understand? Then they get what you. But when they told us, they're not doing it. So how the rent to say it? Man, how the rent to say it? Don't tell the man. You had the rent to say what have you? No, you can't do that to the man. The man pay him money. You must get a deal, boy. You told you okay. You said what government will get anything for them? You must tell the man what you must count the gas anything on the radio. You can't do that to the man. I saw you have angry with them. I saw you have angry. What they do us? What they do now? And what they doing? They doing when you pay your people. What they spend with you teach it. They come and teach it. Oh, boy, you are there. You didn't see the brother there. You see there when you watch it. He said, "I'll get teach it." Oh, so for 1 year, what you talk? But what they nothing saw there. You teach you receive. What they go get a book. So the issue of last Supreme Court and some BOYE-WEAH SIEH. It's not for fanatic about the country, the rule of law. You understand? It's not for fanatic about, although in the speaker, but it would not have taken place. I believe that today, that judgment will come down. And we say, what side go on, then it happen. That yet it dealing with the country, that country move power. We know what problem in this country. I believe that one more question, you, or the temperature will be safe. She won't look at the temperature in the mud, or temperature in the mud because of Waka. She always going, but now tell the poor president. So the people into the whole world. Now say because of character matter. You only seen the village information to order. They men were not there. They were out of hours because the speaker was be there to have quarrel. But I no speaker, you cannot have quarrel. And therefore, protest speaker, it was wrong. It was learning for your small. I will quit for that you. I will quit for yeah.
You growing, Matisi.
Yeah, we thank you there. What I'm saying. So believe that today, 12 o'clock, it will come down today. For me, I believe in that.
Okay.
And he cannot take for that position again. All you want, get your for it now. Today, you step down. Even though he for position, but he was the basic. For the country, let the rule of law be there in the country here. Let the local be breaking law, when you find the people in wrong. And to the issue of that election, all I said, my brother, let the police it. We have said it will start our number. So Lord either in our position and they want to stay up on there. What they try to do is to manipulate the whole thing here. But when see the election, it happened, they prevented the people that want to go there to do what they prevented them from entering. They deny them. You understand? So no one going on. You're not going to feel the one I want more. And to get control neighbor, the one man, you're not going to who suppress them free justice. For Baka and they go man. And they call men and they may go after. So they go ahead. And they can't say a level. They wouldn't want to carry the deal with them. That they are business. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly, Mansisi. Thank you. The prolific general, the female general. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. I should keep playing your cash giveaway, *79 and *100 hatch. I'm giving out $10,000 this morning. Mama is in studio with me. One of the older women that you see tough talking. She's in the studio with me. I've not flipped the camera so you see her. She here. Let me take your calls. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, BOYE-WEAH SIEH.
Yeah.
Whoa, what a loss. To my first day. Thank God. Thank God.
Wow.
Yeah, BOYE-WEAH SIEH. I have a problem, but I will say that to you before I close. But what we discussing today, we are all other listeners to your show.
Okay.
No day, I never put my radio off.
That's good.
Yes. Yeah, I'm so interested of the show today because what exciting me is the rule of law. The law will be coming down today, and the rule of law is not in favor of a particular person, though it will favor from the people far, but it's in the interest of 11 people. You understand? So we embrace it. So I'm not deterred that the Supreme Court will be divided. No. I'm quite sure the three Supreme Court, including the Chief Justice herself, they are one side, and the other one is different. So I'm sure that majority, one person is king. Yeah. So the rule will come down today. I'm more grateful.
Okay.
But say my concern has to do with I have a very poor sight, and I need a pair of reading glasses. Yes. I want your
you need what? What do you need?
A pair of reading glasses.
A pair of reading glasses.
Yeah, I went to your house 2 different times. Maybe your wife didn't tell you.
Oh, Loma, I live in one place. There's a cover and you went looking down area. I live in one place.
Yeah.
Okay, so you say you want reading glasses.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
One reading glass.
Reading glass. So give me your full name.
My full name is Thomas N. Swain.
Thomas N. Swain.
Yeah.
Okay, one reading glass. Okay. I'm about to sell the reading glass. You got someone already that's selling it?
Yeah, the GFK is $65.
How much is it?
$65.
$55 reading glasses. Okay.
Yeah.
Your number?
Where's your number? For me.
Call your number.
My number is 0776.
Yeah.
34 55 92.
Okay. All right. So I'll call you. I'll cue this thing, and I'm sure we'll have someone to help get you that glasses. All right.
I will appreciate it, boss. I feel good. Because you do that for me, God will bless you.
Thank you so kindly, Swen. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, Israel, do you both business people calling me from Itakata? They say if the people go there, even one of the radio stations there, I know that guy, he said when they go there, he will announce it so that people will go and register. So please, try to let the people here to go all around. Don't forget about all what we hear, all routine. Let's start from now, before the time. They must not be keeping time, and the time reach, then they start doing all kind of thing. We must be serious. Not everything we put it on the president alone. I'll pay my own for the whole year. I don't get nothing. The day I'm ready, I'll go cause trouble there. You will hear about it. All newspapers will carry all radio stations will carry that thing. Because when I go there, I'll cause big trouble. Thank you.
Are you called? You can alley you too strong. You see this Papa can alley you strong. Good morning. Morning. Yeah.
Mr. Israel. Please, my name is Leah Christian Toy Allen. I really need your personal number after the show. I will see you.
We'll call you after the show. Huh?
I said I really need your personal number after the show. I want for us to talk.
BOYE-WEAH SIEH. Call your number.
0708.
Yeah.
55 97 55.
Okay, what's your name?
Yeah. Leah Kuo.
Leah?
Yes.
Leah who?
Leah Kuo.
Okay, Leah Kuo.
Kuoh.
Okay, all right. Thank you so kindly. They don't start line someone there. Do we have somebody on the Lone Start line? Keep playing your cash giveaway. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. So the guy there from Cotton Tree, I hope you're on your way coming. I want to say a very big thank you to Mimi Jabada. Thanks so kindly. There is a lady that I got to check the file. You got to kind of I can't say that thing. So I got the file in there. I'm going to check it. She had this issue. You coming on the show and you said you sell your market, your small biscuit and thing, and the people say people broke everything down. So come at the radio station. But I'm going to check the paper that show the numbers there, and I want someone to come lie to me. So that means go check the number. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
My photo from PHP community. Yeah, my son, I tell you, thank you for everything. You know, Liberia people, they will look at something and say when they're getting in a village at the time, they will talk. They make it power upon bread. The people deny him. When he built the airport, the people deny him. Liberia people not talking. But because he's a man of peace. So for that reason, the power what he get, that the power they using on him, because Jesus Christ was nailed on the cross. But the people not talking, but they surrounding will talk. When the people not talking, the women will tell her, and we thought that election to Lima County. Don't forget about it, too. One time for them for say. Let me tell
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, but I say our people angry at too much. Our people angry. They collect you payment. They post say they want to pay it at you. And some of the girls and say they will not be for CDC again because our president everything peace, but they can't their election are in Lima. They I said, but what the name will do now? They say the man so poor people down there to battle in Liberia. Our president not battle in nothing. Just saying, I'm not watching this money.
Yeah, thank you. I don't. Good morning. Morning there. Okay, so let me come on this side. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, BOYE-WEAH SIEH. My name is Joseph K. Senior Jr. And I do join from District 9. I'm one of the zonal heads for CDC. Okay, some past months ago, I came at a radio station and then I left a piece of note. With the security. I put it. That I really wanted to see you and AB. There is somebody that I really want you guys to connect me with, and I believe once I'm connected with them, I will be able to help people that will be calling. So I have been planning how to really see you guys, but it's not easy.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, that is my number. I really want to see you guys. I just want you guys to just connect me with that person, and the whole world will see Liberia as a country.
Okay.
Once more, yes. And with the issue to the Supreme Court, let me tell the Liberian people that the Supreme Court will rule in favor of finality because once the law is saying that you should obtain 49 that will make up the two-tier, and it has not been obtained, it is not possible that the Supreme Court will go against that because you know why? It will also be used as a precedent to remove a president in the future.
Okay.
Because you need a seat to tell, right? To impeach a sitting president. So once it is happening at the lower house, it can also happen within the House of Senate and the lower house to impeach a president that they will not have to obtain a to tell. So it will serve as a very bad precedent if the Supreme Court rules in favor of the majority. So in the future, that can be used as a precedent to remove a president when you do not even need to get it to tell, and you can still remove the president. So that's my input.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so kindly. Thank you there. Thank you. Keep playing your cash giveaway, *79 and *100 hash. Keep playing. Okay, let me take this female. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, BOYE-WEAH SIEH.
Yeah.
Good morning, the man today calling from direct package zero. I see woman that went to the station there for the small, and I told you the last time that I want you to make my physician, sister, and brother to help me. Because the people are living, the people give me notice for me to move. But the people say they want to break their place down and sell their land, money and family. Me now, I get paid to profit. I already paid a fee round for no money now for me to buy and put it away. I told you to help me, tell my brother and sister.
But you came to the station? You came to the station before?
Yeah, I went to the station.
Yeah. So the security recorded your information?
Yeah, I explained everything to him.
Yeah, if you did, then don't worry. It's on the file. Don't worry. It's a process. Yeah, I will check it. Yeah, once you wrote it down and your number attached, I will look at it. And you said that Zing you want to put to the place?
Yeah, Zing.
But you got your small land already.
Yeah, I already did it Zing round, but to put the one that over in now, that I not get money to buy.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you. So okay, let me take this question. The Lone Star person here, you are pitching. The Lone Star people coming too now. Let me take the Lone Star people. They're on the line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. BOYE-WEAH SIEH.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to say the Almighty God, thank you for giving you people the chance to be on the media every day to propagate the good messages of the Liberian people. Those who will take it, they will take it. Those who will not take it, left again. You see, sometimes you have people talking about Liberia. They want to shape on the president, the former president. You expect the former president to get on the street, to come to your houses and gather you to go on the street? We in Liberia, we should know what is good for us. If we come out, then definitely the world will know, and the president can come and try to quiet us down, and left us to accept or not. But if you come to the Supreme Court issue, I would definitely think that the Supreme Court today will come down issue of the Liberian people not to take over. Because I would say that China will lose her interpretation in the country, and she will damage her generation to come. And I want to tell you also, consider about the neighbor county by-election that took place. I knew with myself, we only trying to tell people say that either government will win, but definitely I know myself she was not going to win because we can't make some kind of free earth. Because Unity Party took the entire central bank and were dispatchers down there, and where they were going to get the entire, they were going to get the entire security apparatus in that area to put people on attention, put people on fear, to have that weak ability not to go and cast your vote. So I don't want for our Liberian people to come out and say, oh, George Weah is too cool. Libya is not cool, but it's just waiting for the appropriate time for him to be able to come out. We need to send off where then he can be at the back. Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly, my brother. Thank you so kindly. Let's come to the other mail line. Good morning.
Thank you. Adrian.
Who's in there?
Good morning.
Go ahead, who's in?
Yeah, thank you, Adrian. This is Hussein Kew. Jacobstown.
All the way I can drop the ball.
Can I go ahead?
Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, so thank you, Adrian. So let me appreciate the people of Nema for exercising the political franchise, went to the polls and elect the leader of that choice. Mm-hmm. So we want to call on the National Election Commissions to do the needful. Whatever results that is out, let them come up with it. Whoever have won the elections, they be given to them and let Liberia move forward. I think our democracy now have gone to the period that we are going to an election in the second popular country in Nema, and it was peaceful. Our people went in and cast a ballot without any misbehavior or violence. I think our democracy has grown. So I want to say thanks to all of them who went to the pool on yesterday, and I think they gave my gift, which of course yesterday was my birthday. And I was hoping and praying that it would have been peaceful. Thankfully, it went peaceful. So we look up to the commission.
Yesterday was your birthday.
Yeah. So yesterday was my birthday, and I was seeing.
Not good.
I was seeing. I was in a little corner trying to observe. But I tried calling my CC. I didn't get her. Yeah, but I met some of my friends on the CDC, and we compared notes. Yeah, we compare notes.
So like, when the Man City won't compare no way. Okay, thank you, man. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Frank calling from Bannon Place and South to be precise around the loans.
Okay.
Well, I've been following all the days of my life. The only one time I made a contribution to the show, which was last week. Brother, I want us to talk. I call you to help me, please. I want to get my visa. My question, give me visa. I won't go for it.
So you what you need to do is to come to the station and meet the guarded and put that stuff there. I think that's the best thing to do. Have it on a record and I will look at it. Yeah, come at the station. Someone is here to look at it and they'll bring it to me. Yeah. Yeah, so relax yourself, don't worry. I said just come and do that. Good morning. In your situation. Your friend that won't call, they on the line, they're playing music. Good morning.
Good morning, BOYE-WEAH SIEH.
Yeah.
My name is Maurice Pastor calling from St. Joseph Road.
Go ahead, pass away.
Yeah. Listen to you the money when you're talking about the due payment. What we say about the due payment, some of us who guys are out there, but the due payment, for some of us who guys younger, we want to go to our father, but of course, the party got a lot of old folks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
as you were saying the money, they put the people to the community, other community, the poor district, Mozarado, okay. Are you going to go there and be saying that they have to go order work, some people order work to the heart? As a grandchildren, oh, my head, we go pay my tune.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everybody open to it, everybody use it, they don't have business to send more money. You want to know about more money, and they send it. They don't know about the more money, so they get it, the treatment in the district office, to the district office, in the country, in the most of it, they put all the things too. But when they see that, they're not put more money, they'll see that God put out earth as a crazy in it, this is good, and it's your money, and all of things, so they keep it there. And they see what they say your money for, they want to eat your money for nothing. So they have to take it to the people in the community.
Don't mind no people. Joseph Baga not paid you. Joseph Baga get pay tie in church. I get that book. Forget about that lady. That very lady in George. We are not peer group. That lady looking for relevant. Forget about those people, man.
Yeah.
No waste your time.
They
will do it. They will do it, my brother. They will do it. They will definitely do it.
All right. Thank you for the show.
Thank you so kind. Don't listen to these people. Joia need money for you. They put are just jealous people. They can reach to Joia level. Don't lead you place. Yeah, most of them just fine here. Don't waste your time. George Weah need $5-10. You know the impact of George Weah. Their sister visited me at my office here and were telling me what George Weah did for them in Ivory Coast. Group of them. George Weah was coming from Ghana, going to Cote d'Ivoire. Joseph Baga get you book in the Baptist Church, Air Force Baptist, where the Right Reverend Trocon Lamfoy is residing as the pastor. Joseph Baga get you book. You can pay dues there. They may not understand the time system. You don't pay due. When you pay small money, I want to everything. Okay. Well, let me see the time here. I'll take a few more calls. I invited Mom Mary. She's in the studio here. I invited, I come here. Why? Just hold the calls. Just hold the call small. I'm coming. Just hold the call small. Okay. Just hold the call small here. All right. So you see, okay, you can see her on the screen there now. Okay, that's the Mom Mary woman there. That's the Mom Mary. This is most of the older people, they strength. The way we got the strength, we the young people know they got wisdom. We might have the strength, they have the wisdom. So we also need their wisdom to beef up our strength. These are people that continue to speak honestly from their heart, that they truly love George Weah, that they support the initiative. And whenever I hear like council, Elder Council, I'm going to talk to her right after the show and see how we can get her to the hospital. These old folks are, how much they want, what they want so much, how much they can eat. They have eaten when they were young, some of them, many of them. And sometimes when they have these experiences, these challenges, they look forward to many of you that follow from the diaspora and across the country to be a blessing. And you have done pretty well. Right now, Mom Mary have to forcibly come to the studio because she got some pain in the back. She need to go to the hospital so that they do her X-ray. These are people that stay in the gap and talk about George Weah. Nobody put money on her phone or lay back money she get. She put it on her phone and stand for the truth. Right. Oh, I'm not going to. I invited her so you can see her. This is the Mom Mary woman. And Mom Mary, you can call her and say, where are
St. Street.
St. Street?
Yeah.
And where she living? Where she can be calling from? Lake Corner there. St. Street. These other people, they receive insult from young people. But you see, I don't blame these young people. That's how they was brought up. Once you don't have a good upbringing from inside Christendom, things happen. So we want to send her to the hospital. Yeah, we want to send her to the hospital. Mommy, you get mobile money? No?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We want to send her to the hospital. She need to go and do an X-ray. That X-ray you want to do?
Yeah.
So why you speak specifically? Come closer to the microphone. People won't hear you. When you're talking on the phone, you can be saying, you be talking on that thing, and now you're able to talk. What do you feel? You say, how do you feel the body?
My back, the whole back, my waist, down to my feet.
Okay.
Everything can be so painful.
So painful.
Yes. So I want to do the X-ray.
Okay.
I was only talking about the back, But they say I need to do the whole body X-ray to know where the problem coming from.
What the problem?
Yeah, because I have been taking treatment, still they pain.
Okay. And I saw you yesterday when you came to me to the station here.
Yeah.
The way he was walking, it was not encouraging. Okay. So you want to? Which hospital you supposed to go to? This?
At JFK.
JFK. Okay. Okay. So let me see here, man. Okay. So we want to see whether we can raise something for her here. So she go to the hospital. Mama, where your mobile money number?
0776.
Oh, that orange no. Oh, you get Lone Star?
I get Lone Star.
Lone Star mobile money.
Yeah.
And that you are talking about
0881
0881
39
39
29 47.
Mama, you ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just dropped her Mama mobile money number 0881 39 29 47.
Yeah.
Okay. So you could drop anything there and just let me to know. We want her to go to house. Let me tell you, all the other people, my Elena is not faring well in Simplest Bridge. I thought she'd try. I would get her over. Ma'am Bessie, yeah, we raised the money already for her to buy the debt. I sure she bought the debt and put the debt in there. Man Wati, Man Tumbe, CDC Pape, DJ Na, all of them will get them over and do what we can do. You will do in your week way. So drop something little there, so she go to the hospital. You got to go to the hospital, do the X-ray, then you come. Some of these people, outreaches are coming. People that support George Weah through this platform, we will put together some medications. It will be from the diaspora. They will put together those different medications, and they will just take an outreach. Come down Liberia, take an outreach. All the drug to be sent, take an outreach. Go to around to the old man and Mammy and just treat them. The all people that support George Weah, the CDC, visit them and just do a medical outreach. Just treat them. Do their blood pressure, their tests and other things. Get them small tablets. That's what we want to do for them. Keep them strong. Keep them around. They are necessary. They need to be around. That's what we want to do. So drop something small there, and it could be $5, it could be $10, $15, $20, whatever. Let her go to hospital. We wanted her to go there today. She go there today, and Mama, what is about this George Weah that you put money on your phone? I don't send you money on your phone. No, when you put money, your small money so to buy your color, you there talking for George Weah. What is about George Weah that you talk about in that part of
BOYE-WEAH SIEH, I have not told you the story about George Weah before.
Mm-hmm.
George,
I want you to come close up, Mama.
George Weah and myself.
Don't be scared of that microphone. No more coming from. Don't be scared of that microphone. Yeah.
George Weah and myself, we grew up in Clarendon.
George Weah?
George Weah in the 80s.
Okay.
In Young Survivor.
Let's pay for that.
I was the keyboard captain in Young Survivor.
Oh.
Every one of us came up from in Clarendon. The sponsors, Joto, the late Joto, the late Mr. Calon, they were our sponsors. And, like young children coming up, we used to pay 25 cents for our deal and thing. From that time, George Weah and myself, we have been friends until he went. He started going internationally now. That's the time I got contact with him. Even in Young Survivor, if he even listen, we have one thing. When Young Survivor is playing, and we the girls at that time, which is one of our friends they call Beatrice. She now the psychologist or the commissioner. When we say cuckoo, yaya, see never dry, American say no. That means it is a coup.
What you say? What I can say?
Cuckoo, yaya, see never dry, American say no.
We are doing this.
I was slaves.
He say
yes. And that means, and that Deborah, that just now he started it that from Clarendon feet when he put his finger on that goal. So when George Weah started this thing, I said no. There's something about this man because I know where George Weah came from. At that time, even it was some of other those girls, we the one used to pay their meeting due or going on train used to pay for them. The people that Joe now with them. But if he can come out and did, I said there's something about this George Weah. So from 2005 when he came, in 2004 I was there when we went to lunch. The city house a party. I was there. And looking at it about this George Weah Israel, when 2005 campaign was going on, they say United Party. They say wicked rescue, wicked thing. They had a song, ABCD, go to school. ABCD, go to school. And Sedition came up, brought a song that, you know, boy, your country dirty. You know, boy, your country dirty. And at the same thing, we still, the song CDC song, that the song they still carrying. You know, boy, your country dirty. By the grace of God, George Weah came in power. We started cleaning the country. There's something about this man. The man will carry this country to where it's supposed to be. Everything or what they're doing is jealousy, and it is devil that using them to fight because they don't want for this country to go where it's supposed to be. So that's why they came up with their wickedness, Israel. So about George Weah, I don't know. Until the heart that he get, the followers that the same heart. He's a man who is peaceful. He's a man that can give. And that spirit is in you. That's why you can give. Once you sedition, that spirit. But the United Party is saying, oh no, they're so wicked until that spirit of wickedness. Even you are there eating in the same plane, you have to be careful with it. I'm a living witness. I am a living witness, Israel. Where I even selling my little small bony. The people that around me, some of them, they can't even speak to me. Even when I was coming, they were trying to talk at me. Where you get out of CDC? You say you've been with George Weah. Well, where you are today, and I know that when thanking for David, for God to bless Jonathan's son, David sat and remember, say, is anybody remaining in saw us that I may do kindness to them? And now what reached me here today? So George Weah have been my friend and brother who came out in Clarendon.
Okay. So your small money, you get no regret. Every day you put money on your phone, you got to call?
Not a regret at all. At all. Even my 3 girls children, they are even a cheerleaders in the party. My 3 girls children. That child you see sitting also, she just waiting to reach at the age. But there's another one that coming up. Look, God is doing wonderful things through CDC. That child is sitting on, even though she out the poor, but it is Safoko that even sponsoring her. But because of United Party wickedness that they're doing in that house, that why get that child to be out of school today? Because Foko is not getting anything at all. He's also paid the child fee, but he's not getting anything at all. They're kicking him here and there. The other editions that were helping us, the representative grades, then you grade, then you go to them. At least they will give you something, say, go buy water to drink. No more. They take every bread from everybody's table.
So you have no regrets supporting George Weah. You have
no regret. No regret.
Even he's not president, you stay there.
He's not president. I have no regret. George Weah has been my friend. I am a Weah and a sedition. Even when he even leaves CDC, I will still be in CDC. Because where we started from, we will still go.
Okay. So they do payment in you part of it?
Yes. You saw how walking. But still,
you went there?
I went there.
You went there?
My grandchild hold my hand. We went there. And the way I was bending the high, Yanka called me in and they carried me. I paid them 1 month.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to be part of it.
So you got your book?
No. We never my receipt.
Oh, they gave you receipt?
Yeah. I mean,
so you was proud. You was proud. Pay.
I was
for
very
1 month
proud.
You paid.
I was proud.
You just wanted to be part of this.
I wanted to be part of it. You know, I always let to.
But you complaining you need to go to. You got to force yourself. Go way what there.
Yes, is it? That's what they call loyalty. When you loyalty to something, be there. Don't say are disenchanted. What you call disenchanted?
Oh, you know the word too, they can call disenchanted.
Oh, it's in my community. It's in my community and disenchanted. When I know I love this thing, and behind it there's no. We were talking. But it will not make me to turn my back. I tell you the truth, you tell me the truth, we move on. Well, you know that because they brought laptops and they chair the land came in laptop, so I will not be in CDC again. No, then you are not a sedition. If you are a sedition, I don't care what happened. The late Munan said we will go under the sycamore tree. Go under the sycamore tree and talk it.
So you foresee CDC coming back?
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
What makes you so confident?
CDC is coming back. No, Israel. One thing I know, prophet said, don't lie. They can only delay, but you can't lie. CDC will come back. But in doing so, the leadership in CDC once I get problem with them. They pretend to love the party. Or sometimes when you go low, they're not doing anything. So, but I know that CDC is coming back. BOYE-WEAH is coming back.
So what can you say to the leadership? What your own advice to them? That you putting things together now.
My advice to the leadership in CDC, the party chairman, first of all, this time around, thank God they brought about due book. Before anybody be appointed to be cheerleader, leaders or Zoom or Wado, let them show their due book and see how they pay their due. Because some of them, because they want the leadership, so they will get paid 1 or 2 more, they say, hey, I get my due book. No. Because nobody will use us again to rap. The leadership, let them come down.
Okay.
They shouldn't always remain up. Let them go in a community. No, it happened after the election when Gray lose the election. But when we were telling Gray, he didn't believe it. You know, Gray know me personally. They know me, CDC Oman. I told them, I said, Gray, you gotta go in a community. You gotta go. But they always let to low up. They let to low down. And we, the common people, that we the one behind it. Those are up. You see them, they only want the money. But they are not loyalty to them. So my advice to the leadership, let them start now. Not even say next month. Let them start now to start talking with people. Because this due book is another way of running campaign.
Okay.
As one of me, I can talk to people. Even from the first month. You know how many people in the community now that are waiting for that due book? That were born CD United Parties. So the due book were going in every corner. It bringing people back and it's running campaign. Because you are not getting CDC book in your hand, your brain go different place. No. Anytime you look at that book, you remember, you say a part of something. The Bible says where your money is and where your heart is. So let them get down and start there too much of BKT. Let them get outside there in the market areas. Look, even if they wake up this morning and go places Radley Town Market and get found one of the area and sit down there, stay there for the whole day. Tell me they know how much members they will get. They will know how many books they will get out in places. So they shouldn't say they will sit down to the party headquarters or wait next year before they start. I expect they say for them to almost finish with muscle rather. But still they have not come yet. Every day people asking me, Mommy, when they book, Mommy, when they do it, Mommy, this. I can't get my book because I'm not able to go back to that party headquarters. But I would force myself to go back there. Because I say I get my receipt, they come here, I will wait for them. But everybody asking, they can't show themselves. And it's very bad.
So you think the leadership will have to come, they have to reach to the people so that everybody's able to get this. Some other folks cannot make it to go to the party and work.
Yes.
And like you say, it's another form of bringing members, getting more partisans.
Yes.
So that's your advice to the leadership.
Yeah.
Talk about it on Kings 88.5. My marriage actually also just passed by. Okay. These are the people you see call on a daily basis You will see them. We'll bring them on the show. She's not faring too well. She's not faring too well. So whatever little way you want to bless her so that she go and do an X-ray, she need to go do X-ray. She just sit in the chair, but when she stand, the pain, the severe pain where she walk. But she like that. She walked to the party headquarters to pay her due. All right. So probably I pin her mobile money number there would mean you could just drop. It can be $2, $3, $4 there for her, $5, $10. She go to the hospital. All you do just drop it there and just send a message and let us know that you made a little contribution in that direction. It's definitely going to be good for that. So what do you want the party, you the older folks that called on a daily basis? You listen to many older mothers who call, fathers who call. What is your impression? How do you feel that the older people call? In fact, I've been told the Jew payment, the older people dominating the young people. So what is it that the older people are too much in this thing than the young?
Setting the example that the young folks will follow. Sometimes it's good to follow them because the older person, the Bible always say the young people come to the older people for advice. If you see the older person, every one of them going somewhere, you must know that place is good. The place is all right. There's a feature that there, that why the older people are there, and to bring the young folks over. So the young folks, open your eyes and see where your parents going.
Okay. Sometimes you can say,
and now what happening now? How many young people you see in the mortuary today? Because they are not listening to their advice.
But why do the older folks choose to stay in the way of George Weah, to support George Weah? The older people think that no, the younger people think no, you should not support George Weah, you should support the other side.
The other side, the older person get there is a disgrace to we the older people. Complete disgrace. Because he not doing anything that represent and that resemble old person.
You see not bearing roles? And he bearing the role.
What role he bearing?
Those roles you see in that Baka bearing it?
You let Baka.
You see in the roles?
Baka bearing roles a whole day when they see George Weah role, anything George Weah did, then they will go, they start taking pictures on it, they posting that George and Joseph Baka working. They just deceiving themselves. They are deceiving themselves because tell me when he ever break ground. The only groundbreaking he know is George Weah. George Weah this, George Weah that.
Baka have not broken ground.
Where?
Baka have not broken ground.
Where? I want to see where he break ground. Show me.
But Baka, you said Baka not break ground. I'm asking God that you been breaking grounds around.
Ground where? Baka not breaking
those boots you see around. He broke ground for them. Don't laugh.
Security boot.
Those boots, those are precious. Those boots, he broke ground for those construction of those boots.
Actually, I say that the older men have brought this place to we the old people. So it is time for the youth to take over this land.
Baka respect the law. Baka,
why respect?
He doesn't go after people. He's not coming after the press.
True.
If people have freedom to gather.
Okay.
Remember you are free. Nobody harm you.
Yes. Just yesterday, I can say they were to the festival park. He not going after people. Go in Nima County. They're not going after people. Just Captain Berry, big and lawmakers, they are not going after people. Grabbing people, jailing them, telling people to lie on phone and take over. They are not going after people. Solomon catering in prison. They are not going. In fact, Central now have turned to the place of torturing, but they are not going after people. When you talk, they go after you. They are not going after people. Why do really? It hurt me when he say rule and order, rule and law. Where is the rule and law? Where? Even I'm not too sure today, sir. When Supreme Court rule in the interest of the Liberian people, they will bring chaos. They will bring chaos, and I'm sure of it. They will bring chaos. What the people did in Nima, there's no normal human being can do that. What they did in Catterbury, there's no normal human being can do that.
And so you're following all the happenings in the country. You were in your late corner there.
Son, we have been here. Even though when they were first voting at day, it was Taylor. The second, it was Doe. And during Doe inauguration, I told part in it, we were the girls that had a ring going around during the inauguration. And I was here, I know what Doe did. And I know how Doe started. That carried this country to 14 years of war. And at the same road, the same in Waka, he owned the same road. He owned the same road. Well, thanks be to God, if people that you boy we are seeing, the way you are educating people, you are educating with the oldest people, and we to those are not hearing them, we extending the messages. That time of day, maybe we run it here and there, but you continue to explain and conscientize people that what made today people still sitting. But mind you, enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
One day, Liberians will get tired.
Do you think our country is not doing well under Joe Parker?
Not at zero.
I want you to be honest, Omar.
Zero.
Zero?
Zero.
But there is no bowlers around. Nobody fighting. So people are going their normal business.
The police, Western, we are the battle for a better for both to carry than the suffering that we're in now. When I used to sell on the first, I used to carry rest around. That time I had strength. And at that time, I used to sell the rest. Big or 40, you go in my community. I had some people coming, big or 40. But how much are you buying? Half a cup of rest is $50. Even when I started selling fish, I used to sit on the road, sometimes I made 13 to 14,000 before in the evening.
You mean this Waka town now?
No.
What you yelling for?
Right.
Yeah, but don't do it like that. They Waka town, you know, make almost 13.
No way. Since I got in Waka.
When you started making 13,000, 10,000.
Doing BOYE-WEAH town.
You telling me you're not making that kind of money now?
No way. You can't, I can't even try to reach it. The highest is 3,000. 3,000. That means I really made money that day. I really made money.
Are you telling the truth, man?
I am telling you the truth. Nothing about the truth. Because I have a business.
So it's a difference. It's a difference. There's a
big difference.
Big difference. It could get better.
When?
It could get better, man.
When?
Joseph Baka could surprise you.
I want to see it.
So what is it when Baka said, "Man, I want to talk to you. Come and let's talk." Are you willing to talk to me?
I'm not willing to even talk to you.
Your president?
The man he don't have that spirit of forgiveness. It's not in him.
Who is he? Is he holding anybody?
It's not in him.
Who is holding?
He holding BOYE-WEAH.
He holding BOYE-WEAH.
He even holding BOYE-WEAH from his foot. He tie his toes to his hair. He holding it.
I did not speak. They're speaking. Oh,
they need BOYE-WEAH. He didn't even want to hear it.
But my guy got they're speaking. Oh, man.
No way.
They're speaking.
They can't speak.
That is son now.
He will never speak to BOYE-WEAH because of his own ways.
Why?
BOYE-WEAH
but why you think he will not want to speak to George?
Now how he looking?
Is it BOYE-WEAH did something to him?
No, you that can do good for him. That he can meet a hit.
You don't think that
you that can do good for him? Well, yeah. When Snow said it, Snow explained the same thing that he did to that man when he was a baby and his father and he had confusion. He hold it against that child. The man grew, he got big, and still he brought a document. When the war was fighting, the only thing Baka saw to keep was that document that one day he will show it to the man's son. So who can he forgive? Nobody. Somebody who took you from the grave. You hate to see them. When I mean George Baka will say what? If he not a man said I love common people.
You think so?
He's a man that don't even love common people. How many people can go to Joseph Baka again? But when George was in power, turn a day, people to his gate. Well, you don't even want to see the common man. He don't want to see even the common man. Is there?
Winner. People go to Joseph Arcade. Maybe people go there for assistance.
George and I am here and my Mary. Sometimes I leave my market and get on my feet. We know where we used to go and we know where we used to pass. Sometimes you wake up in the morning and say, no, today, pa. Well, if I capture building again, enter again, sir. I capture building what we used to enter and run in one of those laws maker office. And when they see you, they will not even ask you that I found out thing to put bread on your table. But you can't even enter in capture building now.
Why?
Nobody will say hello.
Why?
That those that used to give the head, they hold all their salary, they punishing them.
Okay.
And they can't be a help to people. How will they help? That I was saying about Foucault. Foucault didn't knew me from nowhere. He just met my child on program and he took that leg here. And it was a load that came from on my head because where do I have money from? You know, this time children, when they come in, that's the time to really stand to send them because of the peer pressure. And that young child was helping me with this girl here. If I knew she was going to go comment school, but he sent her to St. Samuel Baptist. But now, oh God.
But things will get better though.
When the majority black finish eating all their money, so when it will get better? Because the finance ministry said they are already sending money to the majority black. So where is the money? They finish dishing it off. They're building their BB houses. Wicked speaker. He building his compound, but God can't sleep. His wife will take everything from him.
Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Let me just take a few calls. Who is that person? Let's take a quick few calls. It's a female line. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, but thanks for this conversation this morning. Yeah, Mom Mary.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mama. You are touching every sector of the commoners of CDC. You know, sometimes many of us used to call on the radio here, but situation and time have caught up with us. So there is no facility. Sometimes when you listen, you hold your heart. So I want to say thank you to Mama, because all the things you say over there, it reflects to each and every common Liberian in our country. Because if you say you're not going through it, then you'll be a liar. From 2005, I took people from this community, I carried them to the party headquarters without asking the CDC officials to help us since. But today, when we pass in the book and say, where are CDC at? My man sick. I told Brother Israel the other time, I said he's suffering from stroke. I need help. But you know, from where you came from, Mama Mary, you are speaking well and you are giving everything to everybody that got a sense of understanding. Because when it comes to business, if you say you're making 3,000, it is true. Yeah, it is true. I experience it now. So let God help us, let God deliver us, let God give us the strength, and let God send helpers for us.
Okay.
Thank you, Mama Mary.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you there. Good morning.
Yeah, morning, Isa. Yeah, Mama Mary.
Yeah.
I tell you, thank you, Mama. I'm a citizen. While you were talking about CDC, people can say I'm a bona fide citizen, but because of so reason, I'm not citizen again. I can tell them, say you're lie. Me, you see me so since 2005, I say, we are party like my party. My mother la United Party woman, my father la United Party man, they used to call me as to vote for Eddie Johnson. I said, me, only me, Eddie Johnson would differ to get my vote for her to win, he would never win. And for me, my heart, United Party, when I mean no United Party man will win the election in this country here.
So my party that my party. Nobody must tell you say, oh, because of they want me at least CDC. They can be lying, they now CDC. Because bonafide CDC, what you love, you will die behind it. And I'm a silent listener. I listen to Abraham, I listen to KOK. Most of them, I listen to them. But just for me to call, it can be hard. When you talk about BOYE-WEAH not love people. BOYE-WEAH not love human beings. BOYE-WEAH take somebody for Lopa, they bring them in Mauritius to pay hot for him. The hot that he eat, that the man pay the hot. BOYE-WEAH that man marry my older sister. My sister born children for that man. That man got sick. BOYE-WEAH dash that man die. The man people have to come from Lopa to carry the body. They did the children with my older sister. BOYE-WEAH needs it among my sister children. But BOYE-WEAH not get feeling for any of our children. So they my sister our children. BOYE-WEAH tell the Lord my sister children are there for. They listen to him. Sister they enter, they enter. That how they listening, they get for them. Sister they never give it to them. So BOYE-WEAH he now a good human being. The demon in him, and at the demon he's dealing with, and at the demon he will die with it.
Now the president,
thank you, man.
Now the president you talking to so.
That the president I'm talking to so.
Okay.
And I'm good there.
No,
that may not just feeling for human being.
I'm telling you so you can know that the president you talking to so. I'm just telling you.
That the president I'm talking to so. I can enter in Pakistan. That know me.
Your friend laughing in the corner. I'm telling you, you're laughing at the president you're talking to. I tell you already. Oh my God! Good morning.
Good morning, BOYE-WEAH SIEH.
Yeah, the female general.
Yeah, thank you, mommy.
Yeah.
Thank you, my sister. Look, we will not get tired of BOYE-WEAH SIEH. When you say citizens are blood, that we don't want. We don't get money, but we will stay for our country, we will stand for the party. Mommy, I want to say thank you to you for PEC. Look, the people that believe in church, we are BOYE-WEAH SIEH. They helping us today in this country. That believe in church, they are what you did for them. When they think they say, no, let's look back. Let's look behind. What we came from. So I want to say thank you for appearing. We don't get time, we'll pay our due, but wow, that all them out. They say, we don't know, oh, one for them. We don't know what pastor behind it. Because when they get, when they wait for them, we'll start, we'll stay with the woman, but we'll get a lot of place. It will not be easy for them. It will not be easy. So if they know, we know. We back in there, you know, do the right thing. We need our due, but when they told us, we need our secretary, we need our teacher, because when they told us, and who see can please call me because you laugh at the phone like you call me. I need to your call. Then you follow the show, please call me. Who see can? Please tell me your number when you get it, please.
Okay. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, BOYE-WEAH SIEH.
Morning.
Yeah, I praise one again. My Mary, thank you in studio. You have made my day. You know the CDC here, we started it from 2005, all the way here. 2005, 2011, when we and Munafeno used to be on the Sacramento tree there, dancing, monkey farm down. But you know, the heritage of CDC, they don't know who gets CDC at heart. They only know who they know. And why you were talking is correct. Heritage of CDC, they need to come down to the common man, to know the common man, to know what we are doing from the snappiness to the party headquarters, or from community to community, to know who is needed. You really made my day. We are more, and we are still more for this party. But you know, around everybody will benefit from the party. Some of us will still trusting God. We keep crying for this party. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Okay, thank you so kindly. Let me take someone on the mail line. Good morning there. Yeah, quickly.
Thank you, Samuel Alma. Thank you. You talk something where very touch my heart. They rescue government again now. No for Kumura people, no money for Kumura people. Our kids are dying. Especially I was speaking now. Many people are speaking about I'm talking to you. I get 2 children. One in my hand, and I get Barina. And I get far out of the settle you bad tablet. I even think it's a settle happy every day. I want to say, thank you, ma. Thank you, still for. Thank you. Very talking the truth, ma. Thank you. Thank you very much.
My man.
Yeah.
You get my number?
You know, I get a number.
What's your name?
Money Abraham Johnson.
Abraham Johnson. Call your number. Let me see what in my phone.
076.
Yeah.
80. Yeah, 80. You get 80.
But who got Junior?
Yeah.
Okay. Forget I get it.
You get it already, eh?
Yeah, I will call you. Leave it. Good morning. Slip up. Good morning.
Hello. Yeah. Okay.
I'm up there as a will.
Good
morning.
Good morning, Mama. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much this morning. I really enjoy you. Definitely, they say, yeah, my sister, some of us, we are really beating out our own family. We don't care. Yeah, because some of us, our family people, they are in America over there, they say there, and they tell us who to vote for. But some of us, when we say we for this thing, we for it. So we can tell them say no. So they say, okay, say you say you will not do this thing, why I say you to vote for a person here, then I will not I say, okay, thank you very much. Because when you ask me $150, then 2, 3, 4, 5 more, buy a person for say 1 year, buy for you say $50. Now why I come to car to do my happiness for my if you what I want. So CDC therefore, some of us in our community they know us. For me, the children respect me a lot. They say, yeah, you stand for what you stand for. Indeed, you are woman. Since the over years, your division, she never moved from CPC to go to different party. I said, but why we have to it? Since President William decided to be a competition, if you got in the race, to be your CDC, to be your CDC senator, I've never from any party, never, and I will never. The only way I will do it is when President William decided to step down and say he no more part of politics. Then I said to, I step down. Because I will not go vote for nobody, I will just go register. I can't sit down. I'm a realist. I'm a jovialist. Not even realist, but jovialist. When you enter my house, what we have here, you don't have to ask questions. You don't have to ask questions so they can say, oh, but when you want proof, I said that your horse, and your horse, and my horse. So you got to be, you get a question for me, I got answer for you. And you come in my house to come, I mean, why I want proof. When you think that I want proof, they make you very go to your own. So, see the business, we, most especially with the women, you know, the people gotta say, they say, that woman can keep relationship. We the women, that we the one who hold the party up. We are the one who need to hold the party. And what we have here are taking your, now go and say, well, yes, too, I'm talking to my go there too. Let them try and all with the book. Because we're talking to people and the people going there, they paying us. You when they come, they say, oh man, I want to receive the game. Let them receive with them.
Yeah, I think they try to pay plenty. They try to get it plenty.
Yeah, definitely. So, Mama, thank you, yeah. And God bless you.
Okay, thank you. Okay,
Bye-bye.
Okay. Good morning.
Israel.
Yeah.
Israel, money, my brother.
Where they got come and me say, scare straight.
Yeah, it's me, your friend Jindo. The central Labrador people in this big man.
Now how you can call me? Jindo, I know.
Israel, mother, almost 1 month I can't get you every day at back. I can't get 10 calls today, but quick. Israel, let me finish my phone. Let me talk. Israel, let me say plenty thank you to our people in CDC. Even though the people can come in, the twins father, but for the CDC business, we suffering. When you talk something good sell, they say it's CDC. When you talk the other thing, you CDC may not get right to talk. What kind of controversy in the hands of the other people here, Israel? What kind of trouble we not do in the hands of that bad thing we do?
James Doe. James Doe, slip up. Good morning.
Morning, BOYE-WEAH SIEH.
Mm-hmm.
No, see you. Yeah. They job we are basically some more. They take out the today.
They take out your tea.
Eh?
They take out your tea.
I'm telling you. She's laughing with you. Yeah. From 2005. Yeah. They may fighting me. What we are no. What we are will do for me. Today, he take up my want it. Eh? So they think my miracle that not la. Wakada bad me. I live in Ria here. Nobody can go to Waka Gate. Yes.
You not go to Waka Gate and they put you outside?
Why I do that?
But why you can't go there?
I won't go there. I want nothing from him. La Pate when he say they say I don't want it.
Now you're president now?
No, then I'm a president. And they were making more, yeah. All more drinking on the ground here now. Everybody hungry.
Everybody more drinking, eh?
Yeah, drinking. They were making more people here. Yeah. A room. More new.
So where you live, Mama? Where you live?
I live in very behind she just say area.
Where she living?
She live in Ria.
Oh, Ria, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming down to the road to Pomfrey to go on the beach.
Okay. Don't worry, we'll find time to have you visit us at the station, yeah? Just keep calling.
Okay.
I will invite you to visit me so you can see BOYE-WEAH SIEH, so BOYE-WEAH SIEH can see you.
See you. Yeah, they might
come
want
see
to where so you will see it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. You know, I love the interaction with the older folks. I love the interaction. You know, I want, and this students not special enough, but I want to bring all the old people that say that with me. We get lecture, we laugh. Yeah, my baby get lecture too. Yeah, way back lecture and thing. I love to yeah. The CDC, the older people taking too much. You're taking over the party more than the young people.
Yes.
You're taking over, mommy. Why?
What?
The older people love for George Weah, and the party is just growing day by day. Now the young people will be there for you now, but you're the one there for them.
Well, when me again really tell you, why really the young folks really they are not really there. But I know we the older people, we know what is good for our country, and we know what is good for our children's future. We doing it for our children's future. My friends are used to tell me, say, you came for the future of our children. Where is the future now? BOYE-WEAH? Where is the future of their children now?
Mm-hmm.
Every one of them, they said now when they sack them, not when they sedition alone, they sack it. But their children into the sacking, someone else on United Parties, I know their children are in school. While we the sedition, we still moving our children in schools. At least even though it's hard, but a daytime call can give it to us to eat. And we are staying here today. So
talk about it in the King's 88.5. Mando is visiting us today. She's visiting us today. Our mobile money number is pinned there. You can even after the show, you can grab whatever you want to appreciate her well. If you need to go and do that, Ezra. I read the number. Mommy, will call your mobile money number again. I think I read it there. 0881 39 29 47. So you want to bless her? You want to say she should go to the hospital? You know, the number is there. Just drop something there, whatever. So she go to the hospital. I have so much interest in her. In all of the older folks, not only Mary, but all the older people. So do what you can do best. Okay, Vasco Do, I will talk to you. I'll talk to you. We'll talk to you, Vasco. Yeah. So I gotta go, but let me look at some of the comments here on our Facebook feed, right here on Kings 88.5. Let's look at this. Coming. Let me look at the comments that are right here. Okay, Mickey V. Harris, how are you? How are you? Mickey V. Harris, how are you? Pabuli, what you say? Let him wait. Oh, the guy from Cotton Tree, eh? Yeah, let him say that and wait. Yeah, that's the guy there. That guy house god was gutted with fire, thanks to a Mimi Gabba from the US. Mickey V. Harris, how you doing? Yeah, Mickey feels always innocent. Linda Morris, she's a common citizen, is watching from somewhere common. Eric Trocondor, so good morning. How are you, Eric? How are you doing? Samuel Kebede Zizi, you watching from Police Academy. Peter Ling, Gao Roberts. She said, say true, Oma, Mama. J. Henry Na, you following from the Fender Coffee, your resident Adama Kane. You're watching from Sino County, Buto. Zoe Diamond Jensen. She said, our leaders and the CDC are not serious about anything. President Weah needs to talk to those leaders. Seriously to Wago. Thank you so much for your hard work. Benson W. Victor said, good morning, BOYE-WEAH SIEH. I'm watching from Doe Community this morning on your show and also appreciate you so much. Thanks so kindly for being a part. Agatha Glasgow, you're watching from Tinkers Village, RIA, where the common citizen children lived. Fatu Kone, you're watching from Kakata, Magibi County. May God strengthen you too. Aaron Havoc, you're following from New Jersey, the USA. CDC Papi Sosa's Keita for life. You're following from Dupo Road, Fomba Oke. You're watching live from Grand Cape Mount County, Jenin, Liberia Town. Jenin Homes. You're watching from Japan Freeway. Yasa Sharif, how are you this morning? Yasa, thank you so kindly. Yasa paid a surprise visit to us when she came down to Liberia. Yasa, thank you. We appreciate you at least passing by while in the country. Seku B. Kamara, you're watching from your resident there in Grand Cape Mount County, King George Town. Edward T. Joey, how are you this morning? Victoria Amara. Who's the person? Chris Piquet Zuba. You're following from Johnsonville. Pierre Charlie. Okay. God bless you too. Thanks so much for the encouragement. Moses Colley says Supreme Court will be sent in. They are here today. Smith Mewon. It's an Asian watching from Bourne County. Alex Johnson. All right. I have a visit to Bourne County soon. Jeremiah Coulet. You're watching from Mississippi Street, Greenville, Sino County. Moses Colley, you're watching from GSA Road Rocks Hill Community. Duo John Denix, you're monitoring from Buchanan. Atita Kamo Shane. Right, so I really like your show. Thanks so kind. Mustafa Jeliba, you're watching from King George, Grand Cape Mount County. Simon Gliboga, Greatness Fokpa. You're following from Government Farm on the Marshall Highway. Vanning A. Sharif, you're following from Massatan Island in Grand Cape Mount County. Archie K. Hall, you're watching from District 11. Joseph Small, you're watching real life this morning, as you said. Alex Johnson, you're watching from Tameta District, number 2, Bond County. Helen Kekula, you're watching from Minnesota, the USA. Okay. Atita Kamoshin, you're watching live from Hotel Africa Road. Tatos Rennie Nuch Jipley, you're following from your gentleman agreement resident in Johnsonville. Rennie Seibo, you're watching from District number 11, Batnasville XT. Lucinin Tija, You're watching. You're following from your on your V. You were in. I think you were driving and you're following Musa Masakwe. You following from Clareton, Bourgeois Island. Archie Kamara. You're watching from Brewerville. Sorry, that's what I can do on the shore. Smith Till D Dove. You following from the home of Lepo Zulu Whiskey, Grand Jita County. Cecilia Zulu, you following from Melbourne, Australia. Chelsea King, Abdurrahman Kiawing, watching from District 8, Maserati County, Slipway, Crown Hill community. Emmanuel Kui, how are you this morning? Watching live from Bond County, David Dean Town. Josiah C. Wisse, you're watching Black President Men of Peace, Asata Miller. We now the comments. I want to greet all of you. Time of Scott with me. Okay, so I'd like to thank all of you. Time has caught up with time has very caught up with us. Time has very caught up with us. Yes. Yeah, I'm eating up the town here. Yeah, time I'm very caught up. Oh, don't worry, the next person comes is going to do the draw for you. Don't worry. So I like to say thanks, all of you. All of you might not be able to call all of you your names. Prince Sharif, my dear brother from the US, thanks for following. All of you there, thank you so kindly, and thanks to having Mary part of us the show this morning. Please make it your business. Follow us on the show every day. But before we go, Mary, what could be your parting? Probably someone will surprise her. Maybe when she get home, you get the mobile money number. You can make your contribution so she go to the hospital and do an X-ray. Mommy, what's your final parting comment to your people who always listen to you on the radio?
Yeah, my people, our Mary say, thank you. And continue to do what you can do for CDC. What you do today is a seed that you are planting for your children tomorrow. Thank you, especially to Kings FM, that instead of having radio station, you're adding humanitarian
program there.
Yeah. You know, after finish talking from in here, you go down, you talking to poor Monday when King Affairs pass. That how the children suffering in the place here. But thank you, it is God that giving you the strength. And to the CDC leadership, don't forget the place I'm coming from, 6th Street, Plumcourt community. People are waiting. Please make his account. And the last part is Saneyo. Please save Mama Liberia. If you love this country, save Mama Liberia too.
Thank you so kindly, Ma Mary. Thank you for coming. Time is of essence. Time of color with us on to this edition of the program. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Let's say thanks to all of our callers. Thank you so much for your comments, suggestions, and recommendations. The way forward on our best we can move our country to Mama Liberia. Those of you in Radio Land, thank you for your listening role. Talk about it. Return tomorrow, same time, same station. Those of you following us from in the diaspora and across Liberia by means of the Facebook or the YouTube, I'd like to say thank you so kindly to all of you. Faya Baba Suare, thanks to all of you. Clarence M. Dulubayu, Gertrude J.D. Williams, Doris Tapia there from Minnesota, Darlington Dennis, Orito Carter from Grand Cape Town,
David Bowolo Red, Rita Hodder from Massachusetts, Abraham Soli, Ezra Newton, the Lady Aqua, all of you there, Brandon Habaku, Abram Sessa. I want to say thanks to all of you, Josiah Koti. Thanks to all of you for following. I'll be here tomorrow, God's willing. We look forward to hearing from the Supreme Court as it relates to the rule of law. BOYE-WEAH SIEH is my name. Until then, God bless you and bye-bye.